The college football experience, college football playoffs, FCS playoffs, and bowl games preview and picks episode on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is hooking up new customers. Play just $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that and let it ride.
Hey, this is LeGarrette Blunt, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
Football experience, playoffs, invitational, and bowl games previews and picks episode. YouTube.com/the college experience. Hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're wondering who you're listening to, my name is Colby Swinging Database Dan, aka Pick Dundee. That's not a pick. This is a pick.
He was raised in the land down under, where a man thinks on his feet, speaks with his fists, and lives by his wits.
When Dundee happened, he was a superstar.
Nobody knows nothing. Somebody knows. Double the price, but no one touches Dundee.
Oh boy! Finally here, boys. Somewhat. Bethune-Cookman only lost by 70 in hoops tonight, right? 60 something bastards. Check out the college basketball experience coming up next. In the meantime, I am joined by my co-host. He is the host of the college football experience. Give it up for former staffer at Austin Peay with the Governors, South Carolina with the Gamecocks, and West Virginia with the Mountaineers, Ryan McIntyre, aka Moneyline Mac. What's up, man?
'Tis the season, baby. Bowl season underway. Let's fire away, baby. Cheers.
Mac tonight! Come on, make it Mac tonight!
We did cash on Old Dominion football and basketball, so we did that. Nice. There we go. We are also joined by third man in the booth. He is the host of the Bottom Line Bombs podcast, which you should be subscribed to. Give it up for some know him as Scumbagger Vance, some know him as the Bet Detective, CJ Sullivan. How are you, buddy?
Good. What's up? It is great bowl season. I think I'm 3-0 now in the bowls. I'm going to need a little help to get to the over in this Delaware game. Maybe some overtimes, maybe some basketball scores jump in there at halftime. I don't know, but yeah, that's not coming in. But yeah, no, this is great. This is the best time of the year.
Just because you got sports, I know you're a hockey guy too, so you just got everything going, right?
Puck'ems, yeah.
Oh yeah. Currently, Delaware's up 10-3 in the 68 Ventures Bowl that we all know. Delaware, I think we all locked that up. All of us took Delaware.
Blue hands.
Bet Detective, what was your number on the over?
60.5. I'm looking at 60.5.
Well,
if we can get 24 all in overtime, then we're there. We're home.
Yeah, like a one score game. Overtime is very likely now, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to David Matola, who's back in the Applebee's in Albuquerque. There you go, man. Hit that dance floor.
No, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, I'm sure they got some jalapeno shrimp popper Wednesday. They got something, I'm sure. Guys, let's just jump right into it. We got a game tomorrow, the Xbox Bowl.
Yes,
where Missouri State, who's coached, or I should mention their head coach Ryan Beard, left for Coastal Carolina, but I believe it's Nick Petrino, the son of Bobby Petrino.
Mm-hmm.
Stepping in as head coach for Missouri State Bears as they take on Butch Jones and Arkansas State. I saw there was a video of the Arkansas State players rejoicing when they learn they get a free Xbox for playing in this game.
Yeah.
Missouri State's laying 1.5, guys. I just, I know that Arkansas State's got their coaching staff intact, no opt-outs. But a Petrino in a big spot, a new Petrino. I gotta be a part of this history. So, it is a border battle. They should do more of this. But give me Missouri State. That'll be my Thursday night special there. Missouri State, because there's only one football game on Thursday. But Bet Detective, what are you doing here in Frisco, Texas?
I know. Yeah, there's Thursday night. I know there's some kind of NFL game. I'm not really sure who it is there. Maybe just the 1 and 2 teams playing each other. But the point is, I'm battling you here. I love Arkansas State here. But and it is basically because of coaches. Anytime you have a first-time bowl coach, that usually does not do well, especially against someone who does have experience. Butch Jones is 6-2 against the spread in different programs in the bowl games. Missouri State, obviously they bumped up from FBS level. They've beaten one bowl team this year, FIU. So I think their inexperience will definitely be out, literally outweighed. But here's some stats though for you. First time bowl game head coaches over the last 8 years, 46-64 straight up, 45-63 against the spread versus non-first year coaches. And first time bowl coaches are 19-31 straight up, 16-31 against the spread over the last 10 years, where lines are in the +4.5 to -4.5 range. I'm just going to take Butch Jones, basically.
I'm going to say, how many come from coaching lineage?
I know.
All right.
All right. I'm not trying to hurt your boy.
Get back to the board, buddy. Get back to the board. Let me hit you with those stats. All right. When Skip Holtz interimed back in '96. Mm-hmm. All right. He delivered a dub. It should be a good. I don't have a great feel for the game. No, all I know is Butch Jones never has his teams prepared.
And the odds makers really don't know. This line keeps flipping on who's the favorite. No one really knows what's going on with this game. But
it's a Thursday. It's the only football game on. We got to have action on it.
I'm taking Arkansas State.
Mac.
I am going to be on Missouri State. I'm going to play the motivational angle. Their first true bowl game with same thing that we did for Delaware.
Looking all right currently. Delaware up 10-3.
Knock on wood. Dad, I like to fade Butch Jones. I'm not a big Butch Jones guy. So, yeah, I know Beard left, but I think Petrino getting promoted here for the bowl game. I think that they play hard for him. I think they finish off and cap off an 8-win season here. So give me these Bears. All bowl angles for me are motivational because I think that's 75% of it.
Yeah, I mean,
it's best in life. Crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle. Dundee and Mac on these Bears. Bet Detective. Who will have the crowd is the question. Arkansas 0?
Frisco?
Nobody will be at this game.
Oh, man. Shout out to Brian there.
Yes, Brian Sanders giving us $20. Look at live. I know you'll be hating on my SEC, but I get it. All love. Y'all are the best. Well, when it comes to the bowl season, I think I'll be all right. I think I'll take a few. I think I'll take a few there.
I'll get to my SEC hate when we get to that Alabama-Oklahoma game.
So this is what, Thursday. We go into Friday, which we're right around the corner from that game he just spoke of. We open up at Bet Detective 8 a.m. your time.
Yes.
Pacific. The Myrtle Beach Bowl.
This is
Kennesaw State taking on Western Michigan. All right, Conway, South Carolina, just on the outskirts of Myrtle Beach. Kennesaw State, Jerry Mack, extension, won the CUSA in his first year at the helm. Lance Taylor won his first championship in the MAC, and he kind of came into the season, I think, on a little bit on the hot seat. Got it done. Both these teams, great stories. Western Michigan's going for a 10-win season. Kennesaw's looking for an 11-win season.
Incredible.
Kennesaw State's catching 3.5 plus 135 on the money line. The over under at 47.5. And from the start, well, I think that over is a little appealing. But I am on Kennesaw State to win this thing outright. I believe they have been the better team all year. Go back to that Wake Forest game. Bet Detective was sweating as a guy who had over 4.5 wins with Wake. When Wake won 10-9 on a missed fucking extra point by Kennesaw State, and a missed field goal in that game too.
They also should have beat Georgia Tech though. Don't hate on my Wake.
But I'm just saying Kennesaw's a good team.
You're right. That was definitely a sweat. Yeah, Kennesaw's been great all year.
And this is another team where some of the roster has been FCS guys. So I think that is the motivation here. And they're more likely to have the fans. No one from Kalamazoo is going to fucking Conway, South Carolina. All right. You think some of these snowbirds are going to head down there, Bet Detective?
Hey, you know how to act. The fucking Michigan boys down there.
Right.
Warm as hell out here.
What is the weather? I got to see the weather in Conway, South Carolina. But Kennesaw, Georgia ain't a far drive, right? You could pull that off.
That shit could be 50, and in Michigan they'll be like, God, this is like 100. It feels amazing out here.
63 kick. 63.
Michigan.
Maybe they are coming down there. Shout out to Carlton in the chat talking about the ODU sweep. Let's go, buddy. Bet Detective. I just think you should. The plus 135 money line is very juicy. But what are you doing here?
I'm going opposite of you again. I like Western Michigan here. I think it's a great game, and it's actually a tough one. I don't love Western Michigan by any means, but I don't know. Kennesaw's defense is a little inconsistent. Western Michigan's isn't. Western Michigan's defense has been fucking great. They've allowed over 21 points just once in the last 10 games, and they hold teams to it's like 9 points a game or 9.5 points a game below their season average. So I don't know. I think they're the best team. And then you got a MAC versus Conference USA trend going there. MAC teams are on 8-5 against the spread run in that matchup. And the favorites have gone 27-3 straight up in head-to-head bowl games since 2001. I battling you on the total too. I like the under 49.
Really?
Is it 49.5?
47.5.
Oh, it's come down a bit. All right. Well, still, I mean, this defense of Western Michigan seems legit. They're playing good ball lately. They've turned things around there. So it's a little number. I don't love it. Kennesaw's been great. But they're also obviously taking a step up. They're ascending to the FBS level. What, last year did they come up?
Yes.
Yeah. But in Western Michigan, obviously not a great bowl career themselves, but they're rarely the favorite. I think they've won one bowl game in the last 10 years, but the two of them, they were only favoring two of those. So I don't know. I don't. It is a tough game, but I'll take Western Michigan. I just like their defense.
Mac,
I like Kennesaw on the points. I think that this is a field goal game either way. I think these are two evenly matched teams. I think both teams really embrace their identity coming down the stretch. Kennesaw won. They started the year 0-2. They're going for win number 10. You got Western Michigan winners of 5 in a row. And then, like I said, Kennesaw won 9 out of 10 coming down the stretch. So I think this is back and forth. This is a classic bowl game. You're going to be more than the hook here with 3.5. I'll take Kennesaw. Let's go.
Real quick, the chat talking about the Applebee's boneless wings there, and I just heard that. I just heard the anecdote watching the game of quarterback, of course, there for Louisiana. Lunch got the nickname Lunch because he stole his grandfather's chicken wings when he was trying to eat his lunch and ate them before he could turn around and ate grandpa's lunch. That's a great little story. Eating wings as a baby is great.
That is a great thing. That is a great thing. I look, if he's referring to Louisiana's quarterback currently playing in the bowl game. We're going to battle again. So Dundee, Mac on these Owls. Who? Bet Detective on these Broncos saying buck 'em.
That can't be true. There's weed in the gift bags.
The mini golf vouchers, huh?
Yeah, you might look at scratch tickets too. Fuck it, everything's legal.
Next up we have, so this is same day. We got a triple header here. as we go into the Gasparilla Bowl down there in Tampa. Jeez, I can't fucking talk. Tampa, Florida. As the Memphis Tigers, without their Ryan Silverfish head coach, taking on the pussy pack of NC State. NC State laying 4.5. All right, so here's my problem here. The opt-out situation, by the way, if you're looking at these games.
City on both sides.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I said it's opt-out city in this game.
Yep.
Yeah. So the Gasparilla Bowl, we got where the fuck was this? I was looking at this before. So obviously Silverfield, offensive tackle Travis Burke for Memphis, cornerback Jaden Dennis, cornerback Chauncey Logan. For NC State, starting tight end Justin Jolly, running back Hollywood Smothers, who's a beast. Defensive tackle Brandon Cleveland, cornerback Devon Marshall, left tackle Jacarius Peak, and then they have 4 guys injured as well. I'm going to lay it with NC State. I don't think Memphis is very good. I don't think their coaching staff is very good. And I do think there's an element where NC State's playing for their coach, who had some tragic stuff. Their DC happened earlier this year. So I don't have a great read on this game, but I think I trust Doran more than the interim of Memphis. So it could be, addition by subtraction with no Silverfish, but yeah, I'm going to lay it with the pussy pack. Mac.
I kind of want to side with NC State as well with Doran. I know they lost the bowl game last year to ECU, and they lost the year before to K-State and Maryland. But I mean, they've been losing a bunch of close games in these bowl games. So I don't think that they've played bad. I think they finally get over the hump here, and I'll just take the continuity of the staff being intact versus the unknown here with Memphis. So yeah, NC State's on a little bit of a skid. They haven't won a bowl game since 2017, but like I said, the last 4 games have all been 1-possession games. I think they get on the right side. I'll lay with NC State.
Bet detective?
Yeah, as long as CJ Bailey's playing, I am smashing NC State here. I love it. I love NC State. I mean, Memphis is gutted. And you have, Silverfield went to Arkansas. So what's their DC is coaching? Reggie Howard, I believe.
Yeah.
And now this is even more of a matchup. I mentioned the rookie coach matchup. So this is a first-time bowl coach against someone who's coached 10 bowl games before. David Doreen's, this will be his 11th bowl game. And when that happens, the stats go to 9-20 straight up, 6-23 against the spread. Teams with a rookie head coach. But also, like I said, Memphis is gutted. They're in disarray. They ended the season with 3 outright losses to end the season. Yeah, I like the over 2. I don't see anyone would want to give a shit about defense in this game. But if Bailey plays, I think they win this going away easy.
Yeah. So triple lock there. Wow. Pussy pack laying the 4.5. What could go wrong?
I've got a note on this one. They just need to push the date back so it can be closer to the actual Gasparilla parade, because then the kids won't opt out, because then you can just get blasted and dress up as a pirate, which it's pretty much like
that, by the way.
I would think it's
New Year's thing?
It's near the end of the month. Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically like a knockoff Mardi Gras.
Oh.
Tampa style.
Yeah, it's like their Freaknik. Like, if you couldn't afford to go to Mardi Gras, we're going to do our own Mardi Gras here.
Love it.
And if we make it historical, we'll say it's based on like an old pirate invasion. So everybody just wears pirate outfits and gets completely blasted. It's pretty nice, You can earn your beads. I would just think that less kids would opt out if there was a chance to see a nice set walking through the streets,
And a chance to meet Ric Flair too. Yeah.
Absolutely.
There you go. I think you're onto something there. Quadruple lock on the pussy pack. Then that leads us into this next game.
And yes, he did say
playoffs.
Freaknik, not Freaknik.
We got the 12-team college football invitational, guys. Alabama, Oklahoma. Depending on what books you're using,
It's flipping back and forth.
I know, dude.
Oklahoma's the favorite now.
Yeah. So I'm currently seeing Oklahoma laying 1.5. Why I bring that up is because I was on a show, I think at 2 p.m. today, where it was Alabama minus 1.5. So like 3-point difference there. Sooners currently lay a 1.5. The over under at 39.5. As this is the Friday night game.
What a great total.
Yeah, that is a fire game. And look, I do see 33 degrees for the nighttime temperature.
Did you see that?
I did.
I saw 50.
59 during the day.
Okay.
During the day.
All
You
right.
can remember this kicking off at 8 p.m.
Okay.
So, well, I mean, you know what I was doing. I said they could play this game 10 times. All right. I'm on the Sooners. Alabama's a fucking Pac-10 team. All right. One thing I'll say is Jam Miller, I would expect to play. It says he's questionable.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's playing.
He's playing.
Yeah. But I don't really care. I don't think they're going to be able to successfully run on Oklahoma. The crowd behind them, they've lost 7 games at this stadium over 12 years.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to happen again here. And to me, I think the Oklahoma offense getting 2 weeks to prep might have some new wrinkles in it. And another, once again, 2 weeks to prep. I also think there could be a healthier Mateer, which I think is what we're looking for here. On the Sooners, laying the 1.5, 39.5 though. I tend to think the over is the play. Bad Detective, what are you doing here?
First of all, this game should be Vanderbilt versus Notre Dame. I hate both these teams. Get them the fuck out of this fucking tournament. But I certainly don't want to see this goddamn rematch that the committee could have avoided. That being said, I was on Bama the first time, even though I was directionally correct. I love Oklahoma here. I don't think people are cooking into home field advantage enough in these playoffs. You saw what they did last year. I mean, every home team just destroyed 4-0 against the spread, covered.
What was the closest score last year in the playoffs?
Indiana.
Yeah, was it Indiana Notre Dame?
Indiana, and that was
I think it was what everyone fucking freaked out about. And that wound up being the closest game. This is not, obviously that's not going to happen. Oklahoma can't blow out anyone, but you're right. Mateer is a little bit healthier, although he's just never been the same since the injury. I don't care. This Oklahoma defense is the best unit out there of the 4 units. And dare I say the second one is Oklahoma special teams. Their kicker is amazing. And this is going to be a tight game. Alabama's kicker is not good. Their special teams is awful. They're sloppy. And they've just been straight up bad the last 6 weeks. Not bad, but you know what I mean? Like for Alabama standards, they're a different
offensive
team.
line has been trash, dude.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson, a lot of people have been, I thought, kind of shitting on him. I don't think it has anything to do with him. I think he's getting his ass kicked.
And he's banged up. They
Yeah,
say he's banged up a bit. Yeah, I don't blame him at all, but he has been banged up and he's been different. But you're right. He's been getting hit a lot. I love Oklahoma here. I'm not going to fuck with that total, but yeah, a home field, getting a point, giving a point. I don't give a shit. They can beat them twice because obviously the last game Alabama played more, but it was turnover. So Oklahoma can play better. They didn't even play great, obviously, not offensively. So Jam Miller is a difference because Alabama needs to at least pretend they can run the ball, and he will help for that a little bit because they're so one-dimensional. And you don't want that against Oklahoma's defense. So, yeah, I love Oklahoma at night.
Yeah, especially you're talking in the 30s. That come on, does that even happen in Alabama?
Right.
That alone, and then on campus is such a huge deal. And we should take a second to appreciate the fucking fact we got games at Oklahoma Memorial, Vaught Hemingway, Autzen, and then Kyle Field. Great fucking spots for fucking college football. Why it is the best sport on the fucking planet.
Yes.
Shout out to Tan in the chat giving us $5. Look at live. I love the Long Island fucking Sharks. As Dundee would say, LIU Sharks gonna win the NCAA tourney. Just put a futures bet to win the whole thing or to win their conference. Either way, we're grateful. Mac, what are you doing here in Norman?
I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to take Bama in the rematch. Everybody knows the box score the first time. Alabama doubles them up, 3 turnovers, the pick 6, yada, yada, yada. I trust DeBoer more than Venables in a big game. I mean, DeBoer's won a playoff game before with extended rests here. So I think that they're able to move the ball if they can limit their turnovers. I think that this is going to be a lower scoring game. I think Bama's able to hit more explosive plays than Oklahoma. And I think Mateer's going to be the one to make the big mistake this time. I mean, his last outing, he had 3 interceptions against LSU. So I'm going to take the Tide here. Nobody seems to want to touch the Tide.
I want to say that. We don't. I don't want to say anybody.
I thought the betting splits were favoring Alabama before.
Yeah, people are pretty heavy on Bama.
It depends where you look.
All right.
I got to talk about this one because it's Oklahoma.
Yes.
This is a classic mistake. People are not handicapping this with the idea that it's no longer the old Alabama. This Alabama team is much more similar to the Oklahoma teams that got outscored in a playoff game. And this Oklahoma team is much more similar to the Alabama teams that would ground and pound and grind those teams out. It's why they've won 2 in a row.
Yeah, Venables, by the way, is 2-0. 2-0 against DeBoer.
Yeah. I just don't see the Alabama wants to throw the ball too much. And the SEC has kind of moved to that. They added a bunch of Big 12 teams that came in there and unexpectedly were pretty good, and you had to score a little bit more than that league was used to. It seems that, Oklahoma has kind of moved back to the defense first, and that I think at least in this matchup, they're able to kind of snuff out Alabama.
There we go.
Yeah. I will say
best in life. Crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
We got a battle in Norman. Troy, Dundee, Red Detective on the Sooners. Max and Roll Tide.
Yeah. Max right about DeBoer though in big games though. He is a big game kind of coach, and Alabama when you count them out are kind of scary as well. But I'm still in Oklahoma.
The 2 that he lost to Venables, he was a heavy favorite. I always fade him as a heavy favorite. Now he's in a pick 'em.
Fair, but I find it hilarious. He didn't bring up the fact that he's being speculated. You have to make multiple statements that you are not taking the Michigan job. And in my history, that covering the sport, that means you are taking the Michigan job. But
they win this and get fucking blown out by Cignetti.
Now, I will say DeBoer does not strike me as the type of coach that would do that. But at the same time, there's been plenty of coaches where I would have thought they would not, and then they do it. Whoa, what happened there?
Geez, sorry about that. There, hold on there.
There we go. Yeah, either way, it should be a great game Friday night, despite Bet Detective. And I agree. We should just have a bigger playoffs because I definitely think Oklahoma earned their way into the playoffs. Alabama, that one's on the fence because Alabama is the one where, to me, I guess you can't penalize them for the SEC loss, even though you did that with everybody else.
Why can't you? They've penalized the conference champion loser in every single instance except for this. They move them down rankings, everything. They punish BYU this year. And they move them around the numbers. It's insane that they say that. They just say you're protecting Alabama. I don't want to go back to the
I think they're the one team that is playing the worst ball out of everybody in the playoffs.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
All right, next up, Saturday morning. What's up?
I do think CJ's at least right on Vanderbilt. How much more entertaining would this be after that Heisman ceremony if Diego Pavia was going into Norman on a Friday night? This game would be hilariously awesome.
Bottle service as fuck Indiana. God,
it would definitely have said fuck Oklahoma if they were in this game on the road. It would have been awesome. They'd have been given so much fuel to the fire. Oh.
And then they would have got Indiana the next round.
I know. It would have been amazing.
Well, and I will say to Bet Detective's point, like Notre Dame and Vanderbilt, I do believe were teams that could potentially win the Natty. These two, I don't know that they can. Yeah.
I don't think very good.
Yeah. Shout out to D Bettis giving us $5.
Yes, sir.
He's in this bitch, and if he hits 2 more 25-leg parlays, he's gonna buy a duplex in Virginia Beach. Ohio State back-to-back Natty champs.
Right. You gotta hit 2 more, not 1 more. 2 more.
Let's go, brother. Next up, we have 9 a.m.
Why is this game at 9 a.m?
Pacific time? 11 local.
What are they doing?
Yeah, they did an interesting
the
job.
Best game early. That's great.
Miami, the Hurricanes heading to Kyle Field. Great stadium if you haven't been.
Mhm.
These teams played 2 years ago. This was the game that got Jimbo Fisher fired when they got destroyed at Hard Rock Stadium or whatever the fuck that was in Miami. Now you got A&M laying 3.5, over under at 48.5. Should be noted that Colin Klein, A&M's offensive coordinator, is at Kansas State, but he's coaching through the season here.
Yep.
But anyway, guys, I'm gonna lay it here. I actually think it's a good matchup for A&M. Mainly coaching, gigantic coaching advantage. 2 weeks of prep, but I think the big thing, man. I was watching. I threw on the Louisville Miami game the other day.
Yeah,
I think the ACC network is replaying it or something. Miami's rush defense has been a little shaky this year. 77th in rush defense. That's what A&M is very good at, and they haven't maybe the best offensive line in the country, especially at run blocking. That with the home crowd behind him and Mike Elko 2 weeks to prep is all the difference in the world for me. I will lay it with A&M. But fascinated for the matchup because one thing I will say, and that's another thing, is that I think A&M's offensive line can neutralize. I think most people would say Miami's best skill is their defensive line. Well, I think A&M has exactly what they need to neutralize that. And I also think the Miami secondary might still be a little questionable. Marcel Reed needs to play smart though. And that's the one you want to know how you lose this bet to me. It's Marcel Reed throwing crazy passes where you end up with a pick six, but I don't even think they'll need to throw that many times. But I'm on the Aggies minus the points. Bet detective.
Yeah, I'll battle you again here. Although I'm afraid of the home field advantage. It'll be fucking nuts there. It'll be lit. I think they're very similar teams. I don't know where the matchup difference is. Although I just look at how they're playing now. I mean, Miami's been playing maybe their best ball the last month. Carson Beck has finally settled back into what they thought he was going to be. And A&M, they literally they avoided everyone in the SEC schedule in their last two games. They got handled by Texas, and they had to have that miracle comeback against South Carolina. So I'm not going to lay points with this team. And I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say, Miami's certainly not going to light up A&M's defense. A&M is great. But when you don't have to blitz Marcel Reed, that's kind of where he struggles. And I think Miami will be able to do that, get just a constant pressure with the regular D-line on the fourth. And like you said, I think Marcel Reed will fuck it up. I actually trust Beck more than I trust Marcel Reed. So I'll take the 3.5, and I think the money line is live.
I would agree that I trust Beck more than Marcel Reed, but I think the game plan should be limit the passes. I think Miami has they have speed rushers. To me, like they don't have a good run defense. 77th so to me, like if you can take advantage of that with your rush offense, you should limit his passes. In my opinion, that should be the game plan. I'm curious to see what it is. Mac, what are you doing here?
I'm going to take A&M and lay it. I'm going to trust Elko and company to have a nice game plan to keep Beck on his heels. And I can't trust Cristobal in multiple weeks in the biggest game of his coaching career here against a guy that I think is pretty good. So I know Beck is a better quarterback. Miami is going to be able to match him body for body in the trenches potentially. But I think Elko will be able to scheme something up defensively here. And just out of curiosity, that just kind of hit me. When Elko was at Duke, how many times did he play Cristobal at Miami?
I don't know that they did because of their divisions. They had divisions. I know, but they were in the Coastal. So he was only at Duke, 2 years or 3?
He was at Duke 2 years. And I remember he played Manny Diaz, but 22. They won at Miami by 24. And then the other time they did not play. So they only played once. Elko, that was more curiosity. But yeah, give me Elko and company, and place will be rocking. I do agree it should be a primetime game. But yeah, A&M lay the 3.5. I'll trust that defense, and I'll trust Mike Elko here.
See, Brian, we took 2 SEC teams, all of us. Shout out to it's Eric Carson Steele hit on my girlfriend at the bar in Indy last weekend.
Yes.
Hopefully it wasn't in front of you. We are Carson's been on our show before.
Yeah, Carson's a friend of the program. You should be honored. You should be honored.
He does have a pet alligator. But Tand also giving us $5. Log out of the Sharks put $100 at plus 500K odds to win the whole damn thing in March.
Right.
Oh, hey, let's go. Look at live. There we go. Is that right, Strickland?
And then he said, where the F is Beanick? Fucking give him his money back. Fuck your $4.99 if you think I'll Noah Beanick.
I can tell you this. Beanick ain't on those shocks like me.
Thank you for the donation.
All right, so then that starts off our Saturday morning here as we got just a fire slate, and that goes straight into 1 hour after this game kicks, Bet Detective. One fucking hour after this game kicks, we got in Fort Worth, Texas, the NAIA National Championship. Kaiser Soze taking on Grandview.
The chat was wondering when I was going to first turn off my camera, and whoever had the Kaiser Grandview game, you collect a winner. I'll be right back.
This is the NAIA National Championship.
There's your Beanick right there, by the way.
Look at that beam flick.
This game will be fire. This is a rematch of the National Championship a year ago, where Grandview won. So revenge is on the mind for Kaiser Permanente. But I think Grandview is just a wagon. I'm not getting in front of this. I think Grandview is a more physical team. They won in a blizzard last week. They're going to do it again. Grandview, back-to-back national champs. Mac?
I agree. I've been riding Grandview all fucking postseason long, and I don't think Kaiser has what it takes to go down to Fort Worth, Texas, and get it done. So yeah, give me Grandview. Look at that mess.
Let's go. Let's go.
Be a wizard.
So that you get both those games on for the same time, and then at that same very time, Moneyline Mac, you're at odds here. Both your boys, Wisconsin River Falls, is heading into Baltimore, Maryland to take on Johns Hopkins. Oh boy, the winner goes to the D3 National Championship. And well, you're not gonna walk into Johns Hopkins, and push these boys around. This ain't River Falls. It's a new set of rules to live by. What's the weather, by the way, in Baltimore? What is? I guess
it's chilly. It's warmed up a little bit here, but
I guess in River Falls they're used to it. 42.
Yeah,
42.
I was gonna say, it's not going to be as brutally cold as it was the last few days, but it's still brutal. Like you can play football in this weather. What we had the beginning of the week was not even enjoyable to be outside for more than 2 minutes.
Yeah, but these boys in River Falls, they've been playing some snow games, so they're going to look at this like paradise. But paradise attracts vagina. All right, so what I can say is these boys from River Falls are going to go down there, beautiful Baltimore, start talking to these broads, right? And have no idea that these Blue Jays are going to be pecking on their fucking skulls after the game. All right, Johns Hopkins moves on to the national championship. They were knocking on the door last year before Mount Union got them. This is their year. And Mac, your thoughts on this fire game going on at the same time?
You know, I've been taking Wisconsin River Falls when they've been at home, but now they got to hit the road here. John Hopkins, a proud lacrosse program, and not a bad basketball program either. But I think they finished the job here. I think they get to the national championship here. And yeah, I'm gonna ride with the old Blue Jays. Let's go.
Let's go. Lock it up. Shout out to Danny Dumpshit giving us $50. Will Bet Detective be in Baltimore? Bet Detective. The streets want to know if you're going to be
in Baltimore.
This game's available on ESPN Plus, by the way.
There's barely a reason to ever go to Baltimore, and I was certainly not going for this game.
It's the home of Babe Ruth.
And I've been to Baltimore many a time. No, I know. I've been to Baltimore many a time.
Baltimore sucks.
It does.
Bet Tech, if you have a pick here in this D3 Classic,
Hopkins, the medical unit, John Hopkins.
There you go. Cut that out. All right. Next up, we have Tulane,
Ooh, okay.
Ole Miss, Oxford, Mississippi. Old SEC rivals. Goes back to 1893. Tulane, there's already stories about this. They're fucking selling out every goddamn Tulane shirt there ever is. There ever was.
Summerall's donating to the program now.
He donated money back to the program. What was the other thing? I could have swore that they've already raised. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me. But Ross Dellinger was doing some shit about they've already raised a bunch of money from donors, way more than they ever have. So this is why the it's great to have Tulane and JMU and Indiana and Texas Tech in a larger playoff, is because they're not traditional powers, and all of a sudden you ignite this fan base with, money that they are willing to spend, and it makes the sport better. Tulane is catching 17.5 points, the over under at 57.5. The opt-out situation is Lane Kiffin opted out of coaching Ole Miss. And a lot of his staff, opted out.
Then they sent some assistants back on the plane.
Well, here's what's interesting about that, man. Do you think he has? Do you think he's doing this out of the goodness of his heart? Do you think he's thinking, "Hey guys, we can plant the seed. The portal opens on January fucking 3rd or 4th."
I think those conversations already happened. Like, I think these guys already know where they're going.
Yeah, he gets paid.
Yeah,
Kiffin gets paid if Ole Miss ships it or whatever. He gets paid playoff money by LSU. It's fucking amazing.
Well, also every SEC team that wins gets a percent. Like all the other teams get a percentage of that too.
But they put in his contract that he gets Ole Miss money. It's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, LSU's paying if Ole Miss wins.
I'm telling you, I should have been. It's like that scene in The Fugitive. I should have been a doctor. He's like, I should have been a college football coach.
They always they're gonna buy his fucking house in Mississippi if it doesn't sell for market price.
Lincoln Riley had that shit. They ended up spending like double the price of his home, and USC bought it and then sold it.
Lord. Do you see he snuck back into Oxford for a quick yoga session with his girls?
His hot yoga girls who fucking hate him.
Guys, I
complaining about the playlist.
I love Lane.
Just because we're talking about hot yoga girls, I was going to bring this up. We always talk about Retzlaff chasing pussy. This is not a great place. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees or 58 degrees around kickoff. There's going to be a lot of pussy around that could be distracting to our ex-BYU.
They already played this year.
He's been in New Orleans for a few months too.
Another great rematch by the fucking committee. Not only is this a rematch of a 45-10 game, but then if let's just say Ole Miss wins, then they got to play Georgia again, another rematch. What are they doing? Just flip them and A&M. You could have got away with it so easily.
Well, if they would have done that, though, I wouldn't have taken Tulane this time.
No,
because I think A&M would fuck them up, but I am definitely taking the 17.5 in Tulane. There's a lot of reasons. Summerall, I think, is a player's coach. I think the players want to play for him. They also hired from within on the staff. Will Hall is on the current staff. And another thing is I think Ole Miss kind of caught them at the perfect time before. If you look back at their schedule, they opened up with Northwestern, a bowl team out of the Big Ten. Then they had a rivalry game week 2. Then they had Duke week 3 in New Orleans. And the ACC champ, by the way, they beat all 3 of those. So by the time you got to Ole Miss, I thought it was the perfect time for Ole Miss to catch them.
No, you don't have to tell us that, Colby. Me and Mac were on Ole Miss in that game, and you were on Tulane. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell us about that because of what it was. It was that third, fourth in a row. But you are exactly right. I do not think this is going to be the same type of game. I think Tulane will hang tough here.
You're damn right. So getting the 17.5, and who knows what what. Can anybody forecast the fucking state of the locker room for Ole Miss? I mean, short of this and JMU, like at least Tulane with hiring within your staff.
Yeah,
I feel like Ole Miss and JMU are the ones who are complete wild cards as far as where the team is. So I'm all on. I'm all over the Green Wave here. I think it's worth a sprinkle on the money line.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but I like the under as well in this game. I think the offense is not going to be the same without Lane. I think the players are kind of rallying around like fuck Lane though. I do like that aspect of it. That's why I don't think they will lose the game. But now you're talking about first year coach or letting the D coordinator take the reins here, and Pete Golding, and I won over those stats. They are 45-63 against the spread, 46-64 straight up for non-first year coaches. And Tulane, they got a good history of being the gritty underdog against big conference teams in these Big Six bowl games. They've been on this stage before. And I love what the Tulane coach was saying, saying he gave them $1 million or whatever the hell he gave, 100,000, wants to leave in a good place. This is definitely going to be more competitive, obviously, than the first matchup. I don't trust Tulane. I just don't trust Ole Miss's offense without Lane to run it up by any means. I don't think they're going to be able to. So 17.5 is a lot. I think it might come down. Money line's a bit ambitious, but I definitely think they keep this close.
Washington State had this. They lost by 3 at Ole Miss.
All right, I know. We'll get to Washington State.
I'm just saying, like, everyone thinks. I mean, Arkansas was driving to beat Ole Miss at Ole Miss.
Yeah,
that was with Lane Kiffin, right? They were at the Ole Miss 30 before the receiver fumbles the ball, right? I just think they're one of the phonier teams in the playoffs. So like, then you remove a bunch of the staff, which I just wonder. Also, some of the players probably trying to go to Ole Miss. I'm trying to go to LSU. I mean, and then you have Tulane on the other side. I think is playing with house money. You get your coach is on the staff, so the continuity is going to remain to a certain extent. Yeah, give me the points, Mac.
I'm gonna lay it. I see this a 10-ish point game, 10 to 14 point game, a 2-touchdown game, and then I think Ole Miss blows it open and dresses it up late. I'm playing the rally around the troops for Pete Golding game, the fuck you Lane Kiffin angle.
Yeah.
Why would they want to say fuck you Lane Kiffin though if they're going to go to LSU and
they hate Lane Kiffin?
It's two offensive line.
They're making videos.
I don't think Trinidad Chambliss hates Lane Kiffin. I think he wants to play at LSU next year.
I think he does too, but I think a lot of the linemen,
yes,
fuck you Lane Kiffin, and I think on the defensive side they love Pete Golding, and I think the last time they played, that was the story. We think of Ole Miss as like a finesse team that just wants to air it out. I mean, Tulane couldn't move the ball on them. They had Retzel after for 50 yards. He was 5 for 17. So I think Golding and company defensively will give them fits again, and I think Ole Miss will blow it open late. The committee or the talking heads are going to love this if it gets stretched open late because they'll run with the narrative that they didn't belong on the field. But I think Tulane's chippy in the first half, but ultimately I think Ole Miss wears them down and blows it open. I'll lay it with Ole Miss 17.5.
All right, the battles are just continuing on this show. Moneyline McIntyre. Rolling with the Rebs. Pet Detective in Dundee on the Green Wave.
I don't want to hear any SEC hatred my way. I picked 3 straight SEC teams.
I was just going to mention it is Hanukkah. That could overrule any of the other handicaps.
Well, which is it? Is it Hanukkah or too much hot pussy?
Maybe he has to wait
you got 2 different angles with Brett's left.
I wish I knew which day.
The only thing on my mind, Gene, was pussy.
Who you taking, Troy?
I'm going to take the points with Tulane here, but I do think it's funny of Dundee's handicap to the pussy in Oxford being like, oh no, he's built up a resistance by being in New Orleans.
100%.
He's been taking pussy vaccines for like 3 months.
Dude, you go to New Orleans. He's been in New Orleans since like late July, early August. All right.
It just gives you like a once a week.
He's a changed man.
Here, take this pill every week just to be safe.
Shout out to All Right giving us $25. Dick Pick Dundee, I appreciate you and Moneyline McIntyre fighting the good fight against the TMZers. Thank you. And we also got
what All Right? I'm sorry. Were you not watching this damn show all season? Dundee hit the transfer portal and was in a goddamn TMZ contest sheet. It's me and Moneyline Matt. We fight the TMZers, and that's why we beat them out right over the fucking whole season.
Whoa. You never gave your pick on the NAIA National Championship, which we had right here.
Pull up the goddamn numbers.
You still like Grandview? Or is this an anti-Iowa thing with your wife?
Do not go backwards on the slides, please. Good Lord.
Also, shout out to Tan giving us $5 again. He's 13-point teasers. Alabama plus 14, Miami plus 16.5, Tulane plus 30, JMU plus 34. Look at live. Got to shout out my boy Beanick. He's the OG. Wait a second. What? I'm the OG here on this show.
Return it. Return that $4.99. Return it. We don't want that.
Did Phoenix pay him to put that in there? Was that part of his Stem Bomb subscription?
Yeah, is that his? That's got to be his burner. So here's the only problem with this game.
Yeah,
is in my opinion, it's the third best game on at this time spot.
It's insane.
They chose this time spot, which has this game.
Yes.
This is one of the best rivalries in college football. If you know your college football, the Brawl of the Wild, Montana versus Montana State, is an epic rivalry. And they played in the regular season just a few weeks back. Montana lost by 3 to Montana State. In Missoula, late fumble was all the difference in that game.
6 too, right?
Yeah, there was a pick 6 too. Now they're in Bozeman, and the winner goes to the national championship. This is the
winner's the national champion.
I mean,
the winner's the national champion.
Watch out with my Illinois State Redbirds, buddy.
Okay.
But this is just, they're calling this the biggest game in the history of this 130-year rivalry, just about. Ticket prices are fucking insane for this game.
Yeah.
Currently Montana State's laying 4.5, the over under at 56.5. My thing is this. Look, normally this thing's always within a touchdown, but the 4.5 thing, Brenton Vegan was offered the head coaching position at Oregon State. He stayed because he told Oregon State, I got to see my boys through the season. I will take the gig pending whenever we lose. They told him, no, you got to quit now. And he said, fuck off. I think the team's rallying behind that. Now, at the same time, Bobby Hawk and Montana, Montana State's had their number the past couple times. Obviously, close game just a few weeks ago. But I'm going to lay the 4.5 with Montana State. I think it's about that. I think it's just about that moment. I think this is Vegan's moment in the sun. I think Montana State will be in Nashville with a chance to hoist that trophy. Brad Detective, what are you doing here in the Brawl of the Wild?
I will say, I mean, you see 4.5. I'm like, well, of course I'm taking the 4.5 with Montana in the rematch. It is in Bozeman. I mean, the last game was a field goal, and it was a block field goal at the end. They had a touchdown called back as well as a holding call. It just seems like this game is going to be just so amazing. Obviously, the stories about.
I think it's the best game of the whole weekend. To tell you the truth,
dude.
Like,
I mean, this game is incredible. It's a re-Brawl of the Wild. Tickets are what, $700 for the cheapest ticket. There's like $6,000 tickets. This, what are we, the World Cup, for crying out loud? I fucking love it. Yeah, this game's gonna be crazy. I mean, Adam Jones has been awesome lately for Montana State. You know, Lawson. I don't know. It's just they're just so evenly. There's such even teams. I'm taking the 4.5, but I just can't wait to watch this game.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I feel like they were baiting with that number though,
and it does seem fishy like that for sure. But the fact that this game gets so much bigger because of North Dakota being out of it,
and South Dakota State, both of them being out of it. Both the reigning champs for a while have been out of this thing.
So they just flipped the stadiums, rematch because they just played for the regular season conference title. But now this is, I mean,
And I forgot to add. Let me double check this. But when I checked a couple days ago, they're calling for like snow throughout the whole day.
There better goddamn be snow up there. I'll be furious if there isn't. They better simulate. They better fly in snow if there's no snow for this game. I want this thing planted. And no disrespect to your Redbirds or my Villanova Wildcats, but this is for the national championship. So the stakes just get absolutely bigger. I don't care if it's a trap. I'm taking the 4.5. This is going to be a nip and tuck game.
Yeah, I still believe they're calling for man, it's gonna be windy as fuck too, man. 20 to 35 mile an hour winds. Yeah, I mean, and cloudy, snow, 85% chance of snow.
I'm sprinkling the money line.
Yeah.
I'm sprinkling the money line. Who are we kidding? Michael Wortham's going to return a goddamn kick for the house. Something weird's going to happen. Something wild. And just like that. I'm not going to try to pronounce their quarterback's name, but Wortham will definitely be a factor out there. This is just going to be an amazing game.
Carlton in the chat. Shout out to Carlton saying after Montana State players danced on their field, Montana's going to do the same to them.
Yes, let's go.
Mac, what are you doing here in the Brawl of the Wild 2.0 this year?
I think the Bobcats are going to complete the sweep here. And I think they're going to pull away and win by touchdown. So I'll go 31-24. I know it's in the snow, but Montana State had a lot of success offensively in the previous matchup. I think whenever they've played in Bozeman, man, Montana State has really kind of stuck it to the Grizz here recently. Compared to when they played at Montana, it's been more of a dogfight. So I think it's a little baity to take the points. Everybody says take the points. It's a rivalry. I think Montana State wins by a touchdown. I'll lay it, and they complete the sweep, and they'll win the Natty here next week.
Now we got a problem. Now we got a problem.
Oh, we got a battle in the Brawl of the Wild. Dundee and Mac on the Bobcats. Bet Detective on the Grizz saying sprinkle the money line.
Shout out to I love that safety from Montana State. What's his name? Cade Dowler or something?
Yes.
He might be the best player on the field.
Yeah,
he's fucking great. Picks. I love watching him play.
I'm so pissed it's in a primetime game.
I know. This should be the main featured game.
This should be the 10 o'clock game. Like the late game.
They could have went straight into all that, but man.
Yeah, this should be at midnight in the woods.
Blizzard. Straight blizzard.
Yeah.
So at that same very time, once again, same time, I think the Ole Miss game kicks off 30 minutes before this.
Okay.
You also have the D2 National Championship, and I think the most compelling, like this, I love this fucking game. I've been waiting for this game my whole damn life, Bet Detective. Harding. I mean, they're just. You thought your little coots down boys could fuck with them? No. Flexbone ran through that ass. All right, and they've just been a wagon. They've been a wagon. Dude, they're breaking records for the all-time rush numbers in the history of college football.
They both have been wagons.
Yeah, and then Ferris State. I mean, everything they got going. I don't know if you caught Anesi, their head coach's comment saying he'd rather play Notre Dame than Harding, based on just the fact the flexbone is just a pain in the ass for him to get prepared for and mimic in practice.
Love the flexbone.
So you got Harding running the flex. Ferris State goes speed option. 2 option teams. Trinidad Chambliss, he came from Ferris State. The Natty is on the line. They played in the playoffs 2 years ago. Ferris State got the best of Harding. Bill Connolly of ESPN set numbers for this. Harding laying 1.5 in McKinney, Texas. I think they'll have the crowd because of that. So I will lay the 1.5 with Harding. Bet Detective?
We are looking live in McKinney, Texas. Love the flex bone. Used to always run that in Bill Walsh 94 and EA Sports, Sega Genesis. It is a very difficult offense to stop. I will tell you, I will not act like I know much about this game. I'll take Harding is a wagon, and they did take care of my Cootstown. Thank you very much. Pronounce it correctly. But yeah, let's take it 1.5.
No, I'm telling you though, this game is going to be awesome. Both these teams
it is. Yeah.
have been on, like, over the past 5 years of college football in the D2 level. These are like gigantic juggernauts. This is like getting the Brawl of the Wild and the Natty. You know what I mean? Like this is a fire game. Mac, what are you doing here?
They kind of fucked this one up too. Like they should have played this on a Friday night, or they should have played.
These would be top 20 FCS teams. Both these teams would be top 20 FCS teams. Yeah.
Or they should have played this at noon, next to the other playoff game, so that you're not having 3 games on at once. But yeah, I mean, it is on ESPN too, so at least it's a national TV game. I like Harding too, man. I think Ferris State. This is where they miss Trinidad Chambliss here.
There we go. Triple lock on these. Dude, the fact that this time slate just Tulane's the third best game. Oh, and you also got John Carroll.
D3 Final Four action.
Yes.
If you want to sell how good these two teams are, the starting quarterback last year, Ferris State, is a starting quarterback in the college football playoff for Ole Miss.
Dude, I actually think right now there's 2 open jobs: Michigan, and Missouri State. If Michigan hired Tony Anesi from Ferris State, that would be a smash hire.
Yeah.
And Simmons from Harding to Missouri State, they would both kill it at their jobs. But they're not that smart there at these institutions. At the same time, one of the great stories has been John Carroll when they upset Mount Union. They went on the road last week down to Mount Berry, Georgia, where you clowns faded John Carroll. I rode with them. Now, the ultimate task is they head to Naperville with a ticket to the D3 National Championship on the line here. We don't have numbers, but North Central's going to fuck them up, I think. They finally met their match, I think. North Central has been short of Mount Union over the past 5 years. North Central's been that team. So I'm going to take North Central at home in your beloved Naperville. Bet Detective, what are you doing here?
Yeah, they're going to Naperville, home of the IKEA, and they're going to Schaumburg. Actually, is where that is at. Yeah, I'm taking Naperville. Naperville at home, North Central. John Carroll, great upset, letdown spot. I mean, not letdown; it's a deep Final Four, but yeah, this is gonna be too much for him.
McIntyre.
I'm gonna keep riding with John Carroll, baby.
Yeah,
you faded him last week, you pile of shit. keep riding him. No, I took him. You went with
you pile of shit.
I didn't make my tally set graphic.
Bastard over here.
That's hilarious.
Like John Carroll.
You faded John Carroll, you pile of shit.
You know what? I'm Benedict. Give me North Central. You're right.
There you go.
Oh, now you're not a pile of shit anymore. You're just a fucking goddamn flip-flopper.
So spit facts, all right, folks. Want to tell you that the college football experience is brought to you by us. We are part of the Sports Gambling Podcast Network. Get access to all of our free picks and podcasts in one convenient place: the SGPN app. Download it for free in the App Store and Google Play Store. Just type in SGPN and let it ride. Wrong graphic there. Look, we also have right now.
That's the right graphic.
Take a second out of your day and subscribe to. Some call it the biggest show on the the bomb of all bombs. How about that? Yes. Just detonate your life when you tune into the Bottom Line Bombs podcast, hosted by our very own CJ Sullivan.
Yeah, I don't even care if you tune in. Just subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. I don't give a shit if you like it or listen to it.
Just light the fuse. Just light the fuse over there. Yeah, look, I mean, they cover everything. Sports year round, whatever's topical. Sharon Moore was on the show last week. Hope you caught it.
We did get Sharon Moore on. He was great.
Yeah, got him from his cell.
Blame the white bitches.
I think I would agree with him. Anyway, check out the Bottom Line Bombs podcast. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube. What's that YouTube shortcut?
SG.PN/bombs.
All right, there we go. So do that and let it ride. We're also brought to you by Kalshi. Yes, we just partnered up with Kalshi. A real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. And look, all 50 states, by the way, you can trade tons of markets in sports, including college hoops, college football, NFL, NBA, NHL, and much, much more. You can even trade props like first touchdown props. And besides sports, they even have a ton of other markets like politics, entertainment, hell, even the weather. All right. New Kalshi customers get $20 when they use the promo code SGPN. That's KALSHI Kalshi, promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Underdog is your home for pick'em entries where you can win up to 5,000 times the amount of money you enter. Underdog has you covered this holiday season too with the Underdog Unwrapped. You'll unwrap tons of promos all throughout the holidays. And Underdog's got a brand new offer for new customers. Play $5, get $75 in bonus funds when you sign up with our promo code. That is TCE SGPN. So do that and let it ride. All right, we are back. Delaware currently up 20-6.
Real quickly about Kalshi. Did you see they announced today that you can now bet on what kids are hitting the transfer portal and where they're going?
I saw that.
That'll work out well.
Yeah.
that's I don't see how that could be problematic at all.
Yeah.
New user account Lane_Kiffin is entering name on call sheet. Lane Kiffin 69.
So we ended with John Carroll, North Central. That's also going on the same time as the Brawl of the Wild and all that stuff. But then after that, we jump into at 7:30 Eastern. And man, what is the weather in Philly? Because I feel like
it's gotta be cold, right?
Yeah, it's cold. It's cold in Philly. It gets a little nasty. It was cold on Sunday for that Raiders game. It's no snow, but it is definitely going to be cold.
28 degrees at night there.
$2 beers and $2 hot dogs, by the way. First quarter only, Villanova.
These bastards. First quarter only.
Yeah.
Pat Lone Wolf McQuaid's going to have his family there. They're going to be throwing them back. Villanova has. This is why, to any idiot that thinks the 12-team FBS Invitational, that you didn't get the right teams in, you only take these teams. Well, here's Exhibit A of both these teams were two of the last teams to make the FCS playoffs, and here they are in the Final Four with a chance to get to the national championship. One of these teams will be Illinois State, is laying 1.5 on the road. This line has crossed over 0 throughout the week. I'm on my Cardinal here, my Redbirds. All right, Cardinal, Redbird. You say potato, I say potato. Look, there's something about this team. Whether they throw 5 picks and still win as a 24.5 point dog.
Insane. Right? That was fucking insane.
Dude, they've done it 3 straight weeks.
I can't believe they won that game the way they played, too.
3 straight weeks on the road. They were at Strawberry Stadium down there in Hammond, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Then they went to that filthy Fargo Dome up there in Fargo, North Dakota. And then last week in Davis, California. When are they going to get the respect? And that's why I think that Natty could be interesting here. Give me these Redbirds to go into Philadelphia with their little beer special for 10 minutes. All right. And get that dub. Lock it up. Mac, what are you doing here, buddy?
I'm on Villanova, man.
Yes.
I just say I'm going to take the Philly home dog here, prime time. I mean, I think Villanova's been really damn good too. I mean, we're in the Final Four. They've proven that they can go on the road and get big dubs. Now they're at home and they're a dog again. I think the Philly culture embraces Villanova here, and
they do.
And it's a dog again.
All right, we'll see. We'll see, buddy. Bet detective. I even have to ask you.
I mean, that was an impressive comeback versus Tarleton last week.
Yeah.
Down 14-0, like that. I mean, the quarterback did fuck up. All you did was run there at the end, but whatever. That pick, the great win by Nova. Listen, both these teams are very similar. They would both want to run the ball. They both have good run defenses. I mean, Illinois State's run defense, 3.6 carry, 99 yards a game, top notch. But Nova wants to establish the run, so it's going to be strength on strength. Give me Jaheed Mace. Zaire Ryland, they run for 188 yards a game. Mac's right. Nova at home, $2 beers, $2 hot dogs for Brian Finneran, for Brad Finneran, for Brian Westbrook, for Howie Long. Let's go. Back-to-back Walter Payton Award winners that those 2 years. They're bringing the glory back. Fuck Nova. Let's go 9-8, this final score.
You don't underestimate Tommy Rittenhouse. He's going to shit all over you boys. He's going to be calling him Tommy Shittenhouse after this because that's what's going to happen. There we got a battle.
What is best in life? Crush your enemies. See them driven before you.
Dundee on the Redbirds. Fly high, fly free. Red Detective and Mac on these Wildcats. At the same very time this game's going on, we have this game going on.
Woo.
As JMU goes to Eugene, Oregon. And I'll be honest, after every single game we've talked about, with the exception to maybe Missouri State, Arkansas State, I find this game to be the hardest for me to fully get a grasp on. I have no idea. I can tell you this. I've been on Sports Grid this week. I've been on VSiN. Okay. I've been on I did ESPN
Watch your feet, Colby. You're name dropping all these shows. You know, I don't want you to hurt your toe with all these shows you're dropping.
Well, I'm not saying it in a prestigious way.
Sports Grid, I mean.
But I'm saying it, and nobody has taken JMU. Nobody. So I don't have a great feel on this. I have no idea the state of the locker room. But give me the 21.5 in JMU. But I find this to be one of the they're calling for rain all day.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess JMU's in Harrisonburg, Virginia. It shouldn't be too big of an issue. But at the same time, you're going cross country. Bob Chesney's Twitter's been recruiting all over Los Angeles the past 2 weeks. I got can it be any more difficult? He's taking the OC with him. Oregon lost their OC in DC, but they're going to coach this game. I just tend to think Oregon will win this game, but I'm taking the 21.5 because I think everyone is on Oregon. So give me the Dukes to cover this. Bet Detective?
Yeah, I'm going opposite on you. Join me with everyone. I think Oregon names their score. This kind of reminds me of the Fiesta Bowl when they smacked Liberty 45-6, wherever that was. And JMU, listen, they were great most of the year, and towards the end, they weren't that great. They weren't even
ever since the coach got hired.
Yeah, and they got
before that they were that great.
No, they were absolutely.
Yeah,
and I was a truther about their offense. But right now the coach is gone. They got tested versus Troy. They were like 4-5 against the spread going down the line, and I just think Oregon just puts up any number they want. I love their team total over. I think they're just going to. I would love James Madison to keep this competitive.
I will say this though,
and shout out to their social media team, who's been hilarious. By the way, they've been fucking amazing, especially them trolling Notre Dame too. Like, we got this. We'll see in Valhalla.
One of the things I'll say though, because I see the Liberty comparison, because Liberty's a group of 5 in Virginia.
Sure,
but
I
one thing
think they're going to be in this game though. They're getting ready for the New Orleans Bowl. Next thing you know, what? We're going to Oregon.
I'll say this though, I can't drive this home enough.
Yeah.
Since their final 2 years in the FCS, I've watched JMU probably more than most because Patty C is a JMU guy, so we were stuck watching it at every game that they played. I don't care if they're playing Gardner Webb, we're watching it.
Mm-hmm.
They're one of the more physical group of 5 teams I've ever seen, as far over the past few years.
I love them.
On the line of scrimmage, they resemble. That's why they were able to drop 70 at North Carolina last season, right, and beat Virginia at Virginia. And really, they were tied up with Louisville in the fourth quarter, right, and had a halftime lead against Louisville. I just think I just have no idea the state of the locker room, and with coaches leaving, multiple coaches, you got a new coach they already hired that's like on campus.
Yeah.
What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, I know you had to do something, but
that's what I'm saying. The players themselves got to be contemplating their future.
It's a very interesting spot. That's why I'm terrible. I think it's the hardest game to cap on the entire fucking slate for the playoff games. But I'll take more than 3 touchdowns and a half. If you're asking why am I really doing this, I just think everyone's on Oregon. So Vegas will clean up on JMU backdooring this thing.
Yeah.
Mac, what are you doing here?
I mean, JMU already won at Oregon this year.
They did, yeah. And they were wearing red.
Yeah,
the Indiana Hoosiers, right?
Yeah, I like JMU, man. I think that this is the game that's kind of the closest out of the 4. To be honest, I think JMU is going to hang in this thing. Physicality, like you said, I think they can bang with Oregon in the trenches. Got to be able to not get killed in the turnover battle. But that Louisville game was completely dressed up. They had the lead.
I thought they played.
They should have won it. They should have won it.
Go listen to Chesney's post-game presser. You could tell he was super pissed. He was like, the score's not like that was more on JMU losing that game than it was Louisville winning that game.
But I'll counter that with this is a completely different animal.
Well, yeah, and 100 Oregon's a lot better than Louisville, but also like you can't have any confidence in knowing what the fuck the tone of the locker room is.
Yeah. Here's a couple stats for you. When you have these two ranked teams, you need the home team, when a home team is ranked better than against another ranked team, 94-57 against the spread. That's 62%. In 4 years of FBS level football, 191 and 132 against the spread when it's just since 2017, the home teams against ranked against ranked team when a team is better than a ranked team. So I don't know. I think this thing gets ugly.
Yeah.
Oregon wins by 10. I think
Oregon doesn't win anything by 10.
Yeah,
they either win by single digits or they blow you the fuck out.
No.
Hey, Lanning hasn't done shit in the postseason yet. Everybody's crowning Lanning. He shit the bet against the Boars, a 10-point favorite. He shit the bet against Ohio State last year, where they're down 1-0 in midway to the third quarter.
Bob Chesney's going to UCLA. He's got the fucking surfboards out. Are you?
What a better way to get your fan base on board. You go into Oregon, a counter foe in the Big Ten or whatever fucking you're in, and get
Go Beavs real quick. He said it made no sense. Two ranked teams against each other, the better ranked team at home. That's what that statistic is.
Well, hang on. I want to talk about this for a second here. Cause look, first off, Toxic saying JMU by 30, but look, I think a backdoor cover could happen, but I'll say this, man, Bob Chesney, I have followed him since the FCS days at Holy Cross, where he won twice as Holy Cross knocked off FBS teams. And he almost knocked off BC, a third team, right?
Go Purple Crusaders.
One of the things that I think we should, I fully expect they know they're playing with house money.
Yeah.
Watch out for the trick plays. I'll just say that right there. We'll go back and watch those fucking games. Had a great fake punt dialed up in one of those games. And I think he knows they're playing with house money. So look for them early trick play. I fully expect it. But yeah, I think Oregon will ultimately win the game. I think the backdoor cover though. I think that's what you're looking for here. Maybe Oregon by 17, Oregon by 21, something like that.
If we're going to play the coaching angle, we got to play it on the Oregon side too. Now Steins took the Kentucky job as the offensive coordinator,
and the DC Lapoy took the Cal job.
Yeah. Exactly. So both coordinators already have jobs. I know Lanning is ultimately the head coach, but there's some distractions on the Oregon side that not a lot of people are highlighting. Go Dukes.
Dude, JMU might even forfeit if they were to somehow win this game, with like the focus on 1 week is got to be incredibly favored in the James Madison side when you talk about like a backdoor cover or, you know, guys being prideful that they're in a college football playoff game and still executing a drive in the fourth quarter that's meaningless. I think you've got that from JMU because it's their Super Bowl. And, you know, Oregon isn't, I wouldn't say they're looking past JMU, but they've probably got larger, loftier goals than this being like, if James Madison were to win this game, it would be the easiest bet of all time next week. They can make a number big enough to lay against them, right? So
I'll say this. And fair points for everyone.
Oregon's better and really good. That's the other point.
And the last time they were seen in the playoffs, they got destroyed by Ohio State. So that tastes is in their mouth. They are going to fuck up James Madison. They're going to fuck them up. That's just the way it is. They're not looking past anything. I'm saying because of that. You know what I mean? Their last result. They know they have a path to the national championship. They're that good. I hope they don't get it because I have a huge Texas Tech future, but yeah, they're gonna bury James Madison.
I don't have a lot of confidence in this game, but I'll say JMU's program has been very good for a long time.
Yeah,
this is not like playing. To me, it's not like playing Liberty. It's not like playing some of the
but I don't even think JMU's been that very good down the stretch. I mean,
that's fair. Ever since Chesney left, he hasn't looked as good. They have not looked as good or as crisp.
This isn't the same James Madison team we saw all year.
That's 100% fair. But I just think, though, to me, with this much time to prep, I mean, like I said, I don't have strong conviction. I just think when I see people tweeting about JMU and kind of putting them down, I think JMU without question has been the best football program in Virginia for the past decade. Virginia Tech, they went there and beat them. They beat them when Virginia Tech was top 15 when JMU was in the FCS, and then Virginia Tech canceled other future matchups with JMU, right? This program has been legit for a while. Now, the coaching, the state of the locker room, I got no fucking idea. You know, but give me the points. We'll see.
Can we get a 2020 overtime in Delaware, by the way?
Down just a 7-point game, right?
7-point game. They got the ball. 3 to go. Let's go. Let's hit this over.
You got a lot of there. So
I'll say this.
Just give me a chance. Just get me to overtime. Just give me a chance.
I think JMU would have beat Tulane this year had they played. I felt I actually think they'd win by double digits against Tulane.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I'm talking before the coaching, all that shit. I think JMU would have beat Tulane by double digits. For what it's worth. Next up on the slate, Washington State is in Boise, Idaho at the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Bet detective.
Yeah.
This is where the winning coach gets dunked in sweet potato fries. I know I thought you were anti sweet potato fry though.
Is this the easiest play on the bowl game board?
I'm anti sweet potato fry because people choose it because they say it's the healthier option. You're getting fries. Just get the goddamn fries. The healthier option's fruit, asshole, not sweet potato fries.
This is a lock.
This is, I think, one of the easier plays. So hear me out here. Jimmy Rogers, the head coach of Washington State, he left. He's at Iowa State, and some of the coordinators followed. Also, cornerback Kenny Worthy, linebacker Anthony Polano, quarterback Jackson Potter, wide receiver Tony Freeman, defense lineman Mike Sandaho, I think it is. Braden Pegan is a wide receiver for Utah State. So they have one opt out. Pegan is a good player too, but Bronco Mendenhall, I just feel like all the momentum with Utah State, you know, he's in year one. Shit is going up. Washington State is a mess. I think. I mean, what is it? Lane? Is it still 2.5?
Yeah, 2.
I see 1.5 right now.
Yeah, I saw 2.
How's that possible?
Washington State was good down the stretch.
Oh, I know. They almost beat UVA and Ole Miss.
All right,
at their place, but losing all that production in their coaching.
Yeah, I know.
I'm all over Utah State here.
Yeah, and as Max said, motivation is 75%. Nowadays, obviously portals, transfers. I mean, you have to put it all into play. It's completely betting bowl games is so much different than it was like 5 years ago. You know, it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, this is a smash Bronco Mendenhall play.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best bets you can do here. A pig farmer going out, you know, come on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's great. He's great on that blue turf.
He does. He is. Yeah.
They're gonna really good there.
They're gonna have the crowd too, dude.
Yeah, this is a
Utah's all Mormons. They're gonna show up to these.
Be the best play on the bowl game board.
Well, I thought Delaware was up there, but we'll see. Delaware and Utah State were super appealing. So triple lock on the Ags. This game is on Monday. The lone game on Monday. 2 p.m. kick Eastern. Next up, we have, and that's a future Pac-12 game there.
Yeah.
Toledo, Louisville, and Boca Raton. And get this, you bring a can of beans, you're in free. Yeah, I repeat, 1 can of beans. You are in free to catch this border battle that goes back 100 years.
It's it's not the Boca Raton Bowl. It's the Boca Raton Bowl of beans.
That is true. The Boca Raton Bowl of beans. Bring your beans. They all go into a homeless shelter. So get in free for the game. All right. Toledo is catching 6.5. Man, I had a hard time with this game. I had a really hard time with this game. So we know what Louisville's like entire skill position players are like gone, right? Chris Bell, their best wideout, not playing. Their running backs not playing. Duke Watson, Isaac Brown, and like 5 other players. And then Toledo's lost their head coach and their defensive coordinator. And then they had Louisville's got a couple guys on the defensive line that are NFL draft picks. They're opting out as well in Conga and Bailey. I give me the points, I guess. I think that's the play. It's just take the points. The Toledo culture will keep them in this game. I don't know if Louisville has any explosive talent anywhere. So give me the Rockets. Don't love it, but take it. Only getting the bet on that day anyway, right? Yeah. No, there's a few games actually, but yeah, I'm on it.
There's 3 games.
Yeah.
I'm on Toledo. I mean, we saw what they did last year when they played Pitt in that bowl game. I don't have the biggest conviction here, but 6.5, a little trappy. Give me the Rockets. Braum has not been very good in the bowl games either.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Bet detective?
Not tough for me. I'm battling you. Give me Louisville. I don't get them ready to play this game. Toledo's got it as well. Their coaches. I mean, what are we talking about? A MAC team that got emptied out. Coach is gone. Players are fucking gone. Are you crazy? Fuck Toledo. Fuck this goddamn coach. What they've done to us. Yeah, I think Louisville will be plenty motivated. Yeah, I know they have a lot of players opting out, but I mean, Toledo's coaches. This is. I'm not even thinking twice about this. I love Louisville here.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle in Del Boca Raton. Bring your beads. Dundee. Mac on the Rockets. Brett Detective on the Cards. Next up, actually, before we get to the next game, I want to let you good folks know that the college football experience is brought to you by Novig. Yes, Novig's America's #1 sports prediction market. With Novig, you know you're getting the best prices because they are an exchange. So download the Novig app. Get $50 when you spend $5 if you use our promo code. That is SGPN. So get in on the action with Novig. Promo code SGPN. And we're also brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm has been crushing it in college football this season, especially on props. Been really good at identifying when to fade the players and take those unders. College basketball is up and running with 300 plus schools, and Rhythm has predictions for every game, every night. It pairs perfectly with the College Basketball Experience podcast, hosted by yours truly, myself, Moneyline Mac, and company. So jump on over there. Super easy to sign up, run predictions off the house model and make your own or play with those sliders. Use the promo code SGPN25 when you download the Rhythm app. That's RITHMM for 25% off your first month. Download Rhythm, promo code SGPN25. All right, we are back. Shout out to Ron Lowney. Say, I know he's a huge Bobcat fan. I'm with you, brother. Let's go. Next up, still on Tuesday, December 23rd, we have Western Kentucky, Southern Miss in the New Orleans Bowl.
There you go.
Tops are laying 5.5. Tops lost corner Dylan Flowers and running back Lavelle Wright. Southern Miss, believe it or not, with the exception of their head coach Charles Huff, who's now at Memphis.
Oh, without exception.
Well, Blake Anderson is a pretty fucking successful coach. That's the new head coach, the OC. You could make an argument that he is a better head coach than Charles Huff. So, I mean, he won a Mountain West championship like in the past 4 years.
He got screwed at Utah State.
I think it was a decent hire by Southern Miss.
Yeah, I love the hire.
So I'm all over the points and sprinkle that money line. Yeah. In New Orleans, they're going to have the crowd. This is an 1.5 hour drive for these boys from Hattiesburg. They're going to have the crowd here. Let's go. Plus, I'm on the money line. Bet detective?
Yeah, I'm battling. There's a lot of slander in the chat. Talking about relating to Noah and the chalk and the cocktail napkins. I take that.
Wow.
Very personal. I faded Toledo because the fucking coach is gone, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm going to do the same thing here. With Huff gone and Tyson Helton, listen, he's 4-2 in bowl games. The only 2 he lost one was the COVID, and one was they lost to JMU after they lost the Conference USA championship game. He's a good coach. He's a good bowl game coach. it's a little juicy line. Southern Miss did have a good, they underachieved what I thought they were going to do. But yeah, I'm taking Western Kentucky here. I like Tyson Helton.
Mac?
I am gonna agree with the bet detective. Actually, I love the Anderson hire, but I think a lot of moving pieces here with Southern Miss, just overall. So I'll take Western Kentucky, lay it, but I'm in on the Anderson hire next year, Colby, when we do that preview.
Yes,
we got a battle. Dundee on the Golden Eagles. Says sprinkle that money line. Mac in the box and go Tops.
I've got a question for the bet detective here. Did you see the lady at the Bears-Browns game eating the spaghetti and meatballs out of her steaming hot 1 gallon Ziploc bag?
Shout out to her.
Jambalaya? What about jambalaya at the New Orleans Bowl? How do you feel about bringing a bag of steaming hot something into a football?
Yeah, I wouldn't bring jambalaya into a game because there's a lot of living creatures in there. But I respect bringing spaghetti into a football game in a Ziploc. I respect anything in a Ziploc bag, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Food in the pocket's always a strong football
Food
play.
in the pocket and fucking vendors and what they charge. Bring your own damn food in there.
I gotta say, I mean,
the Eagles years ago, they tried to outlaw bringing outside food, and the fans went livid. They called it Hoagie Gate because they like to bring their own hoagies from their own certain delis, and they flopped. They flipped immediately. Okay, you can bring your goddamn hoagies in, Sal. You fucking greasy Italians.
Yeah, New Orleans. What do you because jambalaya does seem. What about some crawfish? Could you bring some crawfish in a Ziploc bag? I'm trying to think of what would work down there. What's that cafe? What's that famous cafe there? Right there, I fucking can't remember.
Where at?
It's like a French cafe in the French Quarter of New Orleans. Is famous. Is it DuPont? Is it DuPont? I don't know. Either way, that's a power move there.
Yeah, sure.
Next up, UNLV. Same day, by the way, Tuesday. UNLV taking on Ohio. Brian Smith, what the hell? The guy can't have a few drinks in his office?
I know, right? Jesus Christ. How do you get through work?
Dumond.
Is that official? What happened?
Apparently, I saw some people. I mean, I don't know what the whole story is. Maybe he was offering drinks to a few gals. Who knows? Have a good time. There's perks of being a millionaire.
That's what Sherman Moore said.
Drinks in what the fuck is wrong with this? I swear to God.
Finally, I'm above the law. Apparently not.
Bigger.
This
is a smash play on UNLV. This might be the best bet on the board, right?
Hugs used to host a fucking happy hour every fucking day after practice. Practice would be from 1 to 4, and then the whole town would be in his office.
Yeah, whatever. And nothing bad happened with that mentality.
He ended up in the Hall of Fame. I think Brian Smith's doing it right. He got fucked.
He also didn't know he was in Pittsburgh when he got pulled.
Yeah, I was about to say he's in many Hall of Fames. He's in the DUI Hall of Fame as well.
He didn't mean to do it. This is some bullshit. I want to be his attorney, Brian Smith. This is fucking.
His attorney did issue a statement. All right, they're fighting back. All right.
Good.
Yeah.
We are taking it too far. I mean, we can only do what $1 beers for the first quarter. Come on.
China. Let's go.
You can't have a fucking cocktail in your office.
Come on.
God.
Come on.
You know, terrible this show would be without cocktails.
I know. Sitting here having a list of these bozos. Guys, we got to load up on UNLV. They're like 6.5 in Frisco, Texas. Again, second game in Frisco at the Ford Center. The hell are they playing this at a parking lot? No idea. But I will lay the points because who knows what's going on with Ohio. I don't see any opt-outs for this game. I find that hard to believe, but I don't see any right now. Anyway, Mac, what are you doing here?
I'll take the Bobcats.
Just FYI, Ford Center is like the practice facility at the Star for the Cowboys.
Yes, it is. It is.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. This is in Jerry World. Like he built.
It's outdoors though. It's outdoors.
He built a whole city for this fucking Cowboy stadium. The practice facility is amazing. This is actually a great stadium.
Didn't they have an accident on a practice facility?
Hey, a couple.
Didn't the shit like collapse and kill some people?
Yeah, a couple deaths. Brian Kelly got through it. No big deal. That happens in football when you're set. When you got to get filmed, we get the old
that's why
films.
That's why you keep it outdoors. You never run into that problem. All right. Unless you're talking, what was it, San Francisco University, Stanford, something like that back in the 1800s. Caught fire in the middle of the game. Their bleachers did. It's some great stories out there on that. Bet Detective, we got to take these Rebs, right?
Yeah, we have to take these Rebs. They pissed in our face all year, a couple years ago. Coming off the embarrassment against Boise. Yeah, they're going to smash Ohio. I love UNLV here.
We got a battle in Frisco. Dundee, Bet Detective on the Rebs. Mac on these Bobcats. Next up, we move to next Wednesday, Christmas Eve. This bowl game is fire, by the way.
Fantastic work with these logos.
Thank you, buddy. Shout out to
Yeah,
this.
hey,
Why is it so big?
I was going to say, Mac, what do you think Noah thinks about this Hawaii mascot?
Yeah, that's a good question. We'll save it for tonight's show. Old beats.
Guys, this is I'm for the record, I think this is the best bowl game we've been gifted. You know, the playoffs don't count as a bowl game.
Yeah.
This is, first off, you got regionality 101 here. Both teams touching the Pacific Ocean. The Hawaii Bowl logo, by the way, fire.
Regionality. They're both touching the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah,
Regionality.
touching the Pacific Ocean here. And then you add in the fact they've been playing since 1930s. How about this X factor too? They both are coached right now by former teammates. Yes. Nick Rolovich and Timmy Chang both played at Hawaii at the same time under legendary coach June Jones, friend of the program.
He was their quarterback and coach, wasn't he?
Who's that? Rolovich?
Rolovich.
Yeah. At one point.
He
At one
coached
point.
in like
yeah.
2016 or some shit.
Dude, he actually did one of the, in my opinion, one of the best coaching jobs I've seen this century.
Yeah.
Is when he took over for Norm Chow. Norm Chow had Hawaii so bad.
Love Norm Chow.
He took over. He took over Norm Chow's Hawaii team.
I love Norm Chow.
And I want to say he won like 7 games. I think he went 7-7.
Yeah.
His first year. This is a fascinating game.
Yeah. And Cal's quarterback's from Hawaii. And he's coming back.
And well, that's part of the reason why Rolovich is coming back, because he was rumored for the Coastal Carolina and the Sac State jobs. Look, Hawaii's laying 1.5. Obviously, they'll have the crowd.
This is the most important bowl game of our picking.
Yes.
This is going to be by far the most heavily bet bowl game, because on Christmas Eve, it's like the worst sports day of the year. There's no college basketball. There's no NBA. There's no NFL. There's no nothing. It's only this. It's only the Hawaii Bowl. So now, this is the most important game we pick.
Jackson Harris, one of the top wideouts for Hawaii, did hit the portal. He's out, but in the run and shoot. You know what I mean? That ain't about the receivers, all right? That to me, like, the next guy will have ridiculous numbers. Hawaii's laying 1.5.
Are they really?
Yeah,
it was Cal -3, wasn't it? When
was
it opened,
it might have been. The total is 54.5. The over is a smash, guys. I mean, are we all in agreement there?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, with that, sure. 100%. 100%.
I mean, the last time they played, granted, it was, but back when Rolovich was the coach of Hawaii, they scored 82 combined points, right?
Mm-hmm.
So take the over all day, but I'm going to take Cal just because their quarterback JKS. It's a homecoming thing.
Yeah,
I think they're a little bit better, but this is my favorite. When I saw this announced, I was like, great job.
Yeah.
Great job putting this game on the schedule. So yeah, give me the Golden Bears. Mac, what are you doing here?
I think I'm in agreement with you that I like Cal. I like the way they finish. They keep Rolovich on the staff. Obviously, him and Timmy Chang know each other pretty well. This is a fun game, man. Hawaii has not played. What was the last time Hawaii played in the Hawaii Bowl? By the way,
Right.
2021 or no, that game got canceled. It's been a while.
Yeah. Probably says Rolovich.
Yeah, I think it might have been Rolovich. So give me Rolovich going back to the island here. Give me Cal in a get up spot.
Bet Detective, do we have a battle?
Yeah, we battle. I'll be damned if I'm going against Chang on the island, for God's sake. What are we talking about?
He's Rolovich going back to the island.
I don't give a fuck. Chang is 20-6 against the spread on the island since he's been there. We have the Tokyo Toe. That's going to come in handy here in a tight game.
Best kicker in all of college football.
Sure is. And the quarterback, Micah Halahado, I mean, he's been great. He's exactly what Chang wants to do with this offense. He's been once he got fully healthy, this has been a completely different Hawaii team. It's gonna be a great game. I'm obviously don't love it. Cal can definitely win this game, but yeah, I'm taking Chang on the island. Let's go. Come on,
buddy. There's a shot for overtime here, but we got a battle. Bet Detective on the Rainbow Warriors. Dundee and Mac on the Golden Bears.
This is
So we got it. What?
Collapsed by Delaware.
Oh, this is an epic collapse. Under 17 seconds left exactly. Got what an idiot. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? First and goal for Louisiana, 17 seconds left. As Michael Desmoreau looks for that 7th win of the season. If they score, do they go for 2 is the question.
I think they might, but I hope they don't. I'd like to see the overtime. I like watching the overtime rules when it comes to the fucking bowl games. Oh, yes.
What? You ahead of me? I think you're ahead of me. Oh boy. They don't have any timeouts? What is he doing?
No timeouts.
Oh my God.
2 seconds left.
Oh my God.
What a fucking idiot. How do you take a sack there?
Oh man.
You just gained 1 yard. It's like, bro, throw the ball out through the end zone. You have 3 more throws at it.
So there's no Christmas Day college football, which I would push for that to return. I remember watching Colorado Notre Dame with Rashawn Salam on Christmas.
Yes, the NFL are being absolute fucking fat pigs. 3 games on 3 games. You don't need 3 NFL games, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I'll be not watching any of that shit. All right.
You're not going to watch Gardner Minshew versus the Broncos?
Well, he is an ECU and Mike Leach guy, but
I love Minshew.
Yeah.
Christmas Magic. It's going to be my only play on Christmas.
A lot of people forget he was an ECU Pirate before his great success under Coach Leach. The only good thing from the Scotty Montgomery era. Next up, so we have the day after Christmas, Central Michigan taking on Northwestern in filthy Ford Field. This game's terrible. Northwestern's laying 10.5. Give me the points all day. These chips are going to be ready for this one. Sprinkle the money line. Lock, actually. This is 10.5. What are we talking about?
I know. This is wild. I could also see Northwestern winning this by margin as well, though, too.
Northwestern getting ready for the dome here with this game.
It's true.
Fucking you, Louisiana. You couldn't get me some goddamn overtime.
Wait, what? Damn, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, Delaware.
I'm seeing it right now. Okay.
Oh, he dropped it.
Unbelievable.
Oh, it hits him right in the fucking hands, dude.
Hit him in the chest. Hit him in the gut.
What a piece of shit. As Colby would say about Mac, flipping on his John Carroll play, you piece of shit.
Absolute truth,
Catch
buddy.
the ball.
Easy money for those who cashed on these blue hens.
I had the blue hens, but I wanted OT.
Let's go. Never a doubt. I'm taking Central Michigan, by the way. Lock that thing up. 10.5 is way too many points. Bet Detective. All right, you on it, Mac?
Yeah.
Sprinkle the money line here.
Sure, why not?
Plus 340. Bet Detective, you in on this?
Yeah, I'll take it. I'm taking points. I'm not laying 10 with Northwestern.
Yeah, like in a bowl game.
I mean, what are we talking about?
At a principal.
Triple lock. Where the fuck is this goddamn sound?
That's not gonna like that we.
CMU plus the points. Next, we're going to the Rate Bowl in Phoenix, Arizona. Why are they playing at this bullshit field?
Ugh.
Fucking Diamondback Stadium. New Mexico's getting 2.5 against PJ Fleck.
Yep.
Give me the Lobos. I don't feel very confident about this, but give me the Lobos to win this thing outright. Plus 115. Just play that. Mac?
I'm gonna keep riding the Lobo momentum. I think the Lobos pick it off here and they get win number 10 in year 1. Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Lobos, lock it up.
Yeah. Bad Detective?
Yeah, I love New Mexico. I'm locked up. I locked up the points. I locked up the money line. I got it early on. It's going to keep coming down. But yeah, they're going to win this game outright. Now, Fleck does scare me a little bit. He'll get them going, but they've been terrible on the road, Minnesota in general. But yeah, New Mexico got robbed of being in the conference championship game. They know that. And you're right. They're going for their 10th win. I love New Mexico here.
Let's go. Triple lock. I love MLB stadiums, but I don't believe baseball should be played indoors. All right. You know, I love Wrigley. I love I love majority of the baseball stadiums out there. But you know what baseball did is they went back into their history. They used to play at all these far out fucking places, far from the city, like fucking Jack Murphy and shit, right?
Yep.
They went back into the city. They realized they were losing that connection. They should honor their history. NFL needs to take notes on that. Specifically that. Yeah. What's that?
One of my favorite segments on the CBS pregame when you had Musburger and Jimmy the Greek and all those guys was when Mike Ditka would talk shit about Minnesota and called it a roller rink, the Metro.
Yes.
And he put on roller skates and skated down the offices and the hallways.
I've seen it.
And part of his thing was he goes, then he got into baseball. It's like they robbed these Cardinals of a World Series '87 because of that goddamn dome, these freaking Twins in this Metro dome. It's not a real thing. So it's a skating rink.
Baseball and football was created outdoors. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like these
baseball should always be outdoors.
Football too, dude. Football, they didn't play a dome forever.
Right.
Like why? I mean, shit. I love the hockey thing they do with the Winter Challenge or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's great.
That thing's awesome. As much sports as you can outdoors is a win. Basketball is the only one where you're like, maybe play that indoors.
Yeah, right? You can play that one outside.
Basketball can be indoors, sure.
Yeah.
Basketball on the aircraft carrier was pretty sick though.
Until the shot went up and the wind just took it.
Yeah, until you shoot a three and that shit just flies off into the ocean.
Take it to the rack like a man.
No paint touches. Soft
But honestly, like part of the connection to me is like that used to be everything in the city, right? I remember going to Redskin games on the train, right? Yeah. Everything used to be in this, and not only that, I mean, most every franchise used to be right there in the city, and everything escaped to the outskirts. Man, you go to a lot of these stadiums, MetLife, whatever, you know, like they're on the outskirts. You know what I mean? Like almost all of their stadiums, and baseball was doing that for a while. They brought it back in though. If you bring it back in, that's the way back to it, man. So baseball stadiums, I'm on board. I love a lot of these. Yeah. I thought they should have that bowl game at the Padres Stadium. I love that thing. Carolina and Oregon played there
for sure.
That was a great setting.
I know we talk smack about Baltimore, but Baltimore, you got to give a shout out to them. They're the ones who they're beautiful park, and they're the ones who started the whole precedent of going to old timey parks and making them smaller outdoors like that. Camden Yards was the first of the whole trend of baseball parks doing like old school.
Yeah. And then now they've copied that a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Look, but Bill Russo, this is my point, is like, why the fuck are they playing there when legendary Sun Devil Stadium is like 5 minutes away?
Legendary Sun Devil Stadium.
You know what I mean? Or you got Arizona Stadium. There's a bunch of much better options. Just doesn't make sense to me.
Speaking of Sun Devil Stadium, is there a chance Dillingham goes to Michigan?
There is, I think.
Yeah.
There is a
even though they just gave an extension and he's partitioning restaurants to name items. Although Sharon Moore had his mistress named after her pizza, for Christ's sakes. So that could blow up in your face.
Looking live.
Yeah, you're looking live at Dallas, Texas, Gerald Ford Stadium, the home of SMU, where the airport, Florida International, is taking on UTSA. Obviously, UTSA should have the crowd, but they did get some tough news. They had a couple guys opt out. 2 guys on the D line, 1 in the secondary. Also, FIU did have one of their defensive backs, but don't worry, it wasn't Brian Blades Jr. He's still playing corner for them. Guys, this line, UTSA is laying 7.5. Not so fast. Give me Willie Simmons plus the points. Lock it up. Mac?
Yeah, dogs will be barking on this. What day of the week is this? Next Friday, the 26th. I like all the dogs in the state.
Mm-hmm.
Give me Simmons here, first-year head coach. I think they finished strong here, and I think they shot to win this thing on the money line.
I think you're right. I think you're right there. Bet Detective, what do you think?
By the way, I'm seeing 9.5 on this game.
Really?
Yeah, it's going up. I mean, UTSA obviously a fun team, but you get them out of that dome, they're not exactly the same team, but they are fun. But I agree with you guys. This is too many points. Give me Florida International. I think this is gonna be a fun game. I actually will watch this. This is an enjoyable game for me. And I'll sprinkle a little bit. Yeah, give me Florida. Give me FIU. Let's go airport.
Triple lock. Go.
Next one's good.
Next up, Saturday, December 27th, we're going to Annapolis.
Woo! Doggy.
The money line is live.
Wait, we already won there this calendar year, right?
Now, this line is flying, by the way. All on Pitt.
Well, do you know why that is?
Why is that?
Well, East Carolina's offensive coordinator left for Ole Miss. Their defensive coordinator left for South Florida. Their starting quarterback, despite a nice little message. And I love how everyone wants to say Mendoza's the greatest fucking guy ever with that great Heisman speech.
Mm-hmm.
I don't forget that he said he's a cow bear through it after beating Stanford. I'm a cow bear through and through. See you next year. Let's go Bears. Yeah. Okay. You tell that message to the kids? Huh? You tell that message you were out a week later? ECU is just going to get ready for this. You saw Pitt. They shit the bed against the group of 5. You saw it last season in against Toledo in Ford Field. And it's not like ECU is without a quarterback that's got a lot of starts. Mike Wright, former Vanderbilt and Mississippi State and Northwestern starting quarterback, will be taking the snaps. All right. And here's another thing. Desmond Reed's questionable for Pitt. He's a big part of that offense. I know the other running back's been balling out too. I know we also lost our starting tight end and wide receiver Yannick Smith, but look, the Pirates, they don't have a weak heart, and they will have the crowd. I mean, they did at least last year in this same very bowl game against NC State. So give me ECU plus the 9.5. Ride that plus 280 money line. We got rid of the OC. That is addition by subtraction. Money line is live. Bet Detective?
Sounds like a bunch of Benedicts on that ECU coaching staff, for crying out loud. What the hell's going on down there in Washington, North Carolina?
Washington.
You guys got to be at this game, right? The two of you. I need.
It's an 11 a.m. kick. There's a shitload of games that day.
I need Mac and each.
I gotta drop
Pitt
my
shirt.
wife at the airport that day.
Oh, here we go. Already. Yeah. See, this makes me want to lay the wood with Pitt. With you guys already fucking opting out. Are you opting out as well as a fan? Is that an alum?
No, man. I'll be watching this. I'll probably get in a car crash because of this.
They're live on the money line here, right?
They're 100% live on the money line.
Let's go. Lock up ECU. And I'm seeing 10.
Go.
And I'm seeing 10.
Oh, grab that 10. Cover yourself. Next up, same day, Clemson, Penn State in the Pinstripe Bowl. Now this, you will not have me shitting. See, to me, there you go. He's got the ECU shirt on. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah,
let's go.
Friday. Shout out to Sup Dogs and fuck you, Pitt. Eat shit, Pitt.
YouTube.com/the college experience. Get on over there.
And I dropped an ECU hat in the SGPN studios. It's still there to this day.
There we go. There we go. So, look, I want more bowl games and more games at a good amount of baseball stadiums, because you can't tell the story of football without how many great baseball venues, like how many huge games were played at Yankee Stadium, Wrigley Field, Fenway Park, Polo Grounds. Do your history on that shit. There's been like the whole history, and this goes for college, it goes for pro, goes for some high school. There's so many great, champs that have won at baseball stadiums. So the Pinstripe Bowl and the Fenway Bowl, I have to watch no matter what. I think it's perfect. Wrigley, same shit. They should have a bowl game at Wrigley. What are you doing? Shit. I think Camden Yards should have one, but Clemson, Penn State in the Bronx. Clemson's laying 3.5.
Ooh, 3.5 now?
I think so. We know. So, I mean, the opt-out situation, by the way.
Everyone's opted out of Penn State. How about Dabo saying, hey, we got 26 scholarship players also opting out. Who are the players, Dabo? Because you have 85 people on scholarship. Who are the fucking 26? I bet not one of them's a starter.
Well, I'm assuming like Antonio Williams, the wideout, will be in the NFL draft. So I'm assuming he's opting out. TJ Parker on the D end. The only official opt-out we have from Clemson that we know of is DeMonte Capehart, their D tackle. But I think there's a bunch more, right? I don't know. I mean, Penn State, we know Nicholas Singleton, Zane Durant, Wheatley, the safety, and their best offensive linemen are opting out. Give me Clemson. It's culture play.
Yeah, of course. What are we talking about, dude? We've been riding Dabo all the way through to the second half of the season. Let's go.
He's gonna be touted this win.
Oh,
we had
God.
another 8-win season for the Clemson Tigers. We finished on a 5-game win streak. That's never been done here before. If you didn't know that, I can already see the post-game speech.
Clemson's a smash play, actually.
I told you at ACC Media Days, he showed up and he basically had some someone pressed the overhead saying, see this? We've had this many winning seasons in a row. He had this shit memorized, dude. He wasn't reading off the sheet. Let's go. Triple lock on Clemson. What'd you say, man? I didn't mean to cut you off.
I said, take that, Tyler from Spartanburg.
Who's coaching this game? Who's coaching this game for Penn State?
Their interim, the same interim. What's his name again? He was with the staff before.
He wasn't bad, actually. He actually did a decent job, all things considered.
Because Iowa State.
Terry Smith. Smith, that's right. Because Iowa State turned down their bowl game, right? Why can't Campbell jump in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate all that shit. Turning down opportunities to play football.
I agree with that, but Kansas State and Iowa State, they did go to Ireland, for fuck's sakes.
That's true.
How many exhibition games do you want these assholes to play?
Next year they got a game in Brazil.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, this is a joke.
It's ridiculous. Next up, we have same day, UConn, Army, Fenway, Park.
Good God. This is why you bet early. They were +3.
Yeah.
Now they're -9.
This is a smash play, by the way.
Yeah, I don't care if it's 9. I don't give a fuck.
All over this thing. Yeah.
Army by 30.
Yes. Lay it with the Black Knights, especially off the Navy loss. Are you kidding me? UConn, obviously, no Jim Mora. A bunch of other guys opted out too.
They're all following them.
Yeah.
Has it been announced though? Who's that amazing receiver they have? UConn's receiver.
Bell.
Or yeah.
Skylar Bell.
Skylar Bell, who I love.
He's opted out. Fagnano's opted out.
That's been announced because there's no way.
Yeah, their running back is gone too. I think he's in the portal. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. Yeah. Jump on over triple lock on these Black Knights.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It's gonna be a shutout. They gotta shut these bums out.
It might be. This is like 31-3.
Yeah. Triple lock on these Black Knights.
Shout out to Army should have beat Navy, but
oh my god, that game was though. How about Kirk Herbstreit saying we didn't watch? There was no football out on Saturday. Now he issues an apology.
He issued an apology. I don't want to hear it, Herbie. I don't want to hear it. You fucking
not a football guy. Not a football guy.
How can you not be locked into Army Navy?
And the whole FCS playoffs too. It's like fuck every version of football. D2, D3, NAI was like one of the best weekends of the whole season. Georgia Tech, BYU, and is this Boca Raton? Why did I think it was in Orlando?
This is not Boca Raton.
Orlando.
Yeah, this isn't Orlando.
I fucked this up. My bad. Orlando, Florida.
Pop-Tart Bowl, baby. It's Orlando.
This is one of the better games. How about Haynes King? Shout out to Haynes King. Said I would not betray my teammates. I will play in the bowl game. Now, some would say that's because you don't have an NFL future. I think the guy just likes to play football. BYU is like 5.5. I'm taking the points, and Brent Key. This is a field goal game anyway. You cut it, right? I mean, I feel like Georgia Tech live on the money line. Yeah, I feel pretty decent about this. Mac, what are you doing here?
Fun game. I'm with you. I mean, give me BYU in a narrow field goal game. But I'll take Georgia Tech to the points. I think that these are two football guys. I've been watching the press conferences with the Pop-Tarts, Sataki and Key. Let's go. This is a great game.
Yeah. 100% take the points with Georgia Tech. This is the game Notre Dame should have been in. These bitches who fucking opted out. I don't mind if players opt out, but teams, you can't opt out, especially as a protest. What fucking bitches Notre Dame are.
Total bitch.
Unbelievable. This would have been the best like snub bowl because BYU got snubbed as well. You could argue.
Yeah, BYU should have been in the playoffs. You mentioned Notre Dame and Vanderbilt. I'd say BYU too.
No, 100%. BYU should be in the playoffs. Notre Dame should be in the playoffs. They should be playing in this goddamn Pop-Tart Bowl. But I'll definitely take the 5.5 for Georgia Tech here.
Does this not sum up Haynes King's entire college career to go out as Pop-Tarts Bowl MVP? Like, isn't that like it's about as perfect as it gets to summarize basically what could have been, and
Pop-Tart Bowl,
a pretty dang good quarterback. But I just think the Pop-Tarts Bowl MVP, pretty prestigious award these days. You get to eat the giant Pop-Tart.
It's
you
amazing.
Might even get to push them into the toaster.
I love what they've done with the marketing. The Pop-Tart Bowl got better ratings than like half the first round of playoff games last year.
And the motivation for Georgia Tech, they're playing for a 10-win season. They haven't done that since Paul Johnson. So this is like that. Key's an alum, man. He gets it. This is going to be a war. But Sataki is going to have those guys ready to go. We saw.
Shout out to BYU. I mean, they were great all year.
I mean, they're coached by a fullback and an offensive lineman. Sataki was a fullback.
I'm like, this is great. I mean, you remember what they did to fucking Colorado in that bowl game last year? They were nobody opted out.
That was the best.
Yeah.
Now you're making me think I want to lay it. This is crumble donuts versus Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, let's go.
One of the better bowl games for sure.
Oh, 100%.
So that we're still on the same day here. There's a shit ton of games on this what is it, Saturday?
Saturdays.
Yeah.
Is this New Year's Day?
No, this is Saturday the 27th.
Oh, okay.
Right. And then you have the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Miami, Ohio taking on Fresno State at Arizona Stadium. See, they did it right here, Arizona Stadium. So see, they could have just been one day apart. Couldn't we done this?
The Arizona Bowl.
Fresno, they've never played surprisingly. Fresno laying 4.5. I think you got to take the points in Chuck Martin here. I don't know though. Like, so the opt-out situation, what's it in Fresno? Actually, Miami's got the problem with the opt-outs. You know what? Give me Fresno State, actually.
You think they're doing $2 gin and juice here, CJ?
Let's get right.
$2 gin and juice from the second quarter only.
Colby, I think, and CJ, I think we've taken almost every first-year head coach. I'm going to keep riding that. Like, they're going to be motivated to go into year 2 strong. Give me Ensign Company. Give me Fresno. Lock it up.
Yeah, I mean that look, great story. There'd be 9 wins in year 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll take the points in Miami, Ohio, though. But I hear you with Fresno. I have no real strong opinion on this game, but I'll take the points in Miami, Ohio.
Matola, you better be out that thing. Next up, you have same day, the New Mexico. I love this logo, by the way. Shout out to the New Mexico Bowl there at New Mexico Stadium in Albuquerque. North Texas taking on San Diego State. North Texas laying 3.5. What is this?
Wrong team favorite.
Smash play. San Diego State money line. This seems too easy. Plus 135. North Texas not only lost their OC or their head coach in DC to Oklahoma State, their OC left for ECU. Yeah, San Diego State money line. Bet detective?
Yeah, wrong team is favored. Not to tout my own CLV, but I grabbed this when it opened up. They were getting 7 at the time. San Diego State, yeah, everyone's getting out of North Texas, including the coach. This is a smash play on San Diego State.
Yeah. Mac, you agree?
Absolutely. Mountain West could better have a big bowl season. New Mexico, Utah State, Fresno, San Diego State. I like them all.
Both teams that got snubbed from that conference title game, San Diego State and New Mexico. Smash them both money line.
There we go. Triple lock.
That's actually a great parlay, money line parlay, San Diego State and New Mexico.
Let's go.
Boom. Next up, we got the Gator Bowl. Virginia, Missouri, Jacksonville, Florida. In a series that goes back to 7-3. Virginia's catching 6.5. It's the opt-out situation in this one. Yeah, I see Josh Manning, a wide receiver from Missouri, and a corner Brevard from Virginia. Give me the Wahoos and the points.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of strong conviction on this one. I'll take the Wahoos and the points. I think both teams are motivated here.
Yeah, I think they are too. I listened to Tony Elliott's press conference. He was like, "Man, I told my boys we got to get the final game of the season. We're going for an 11th win."
Yeah,
I think he said that'd be a school record.
I love Tony Elliott. I love what he did to this program. I loved him last year. I'm like, he's turning this thing around, and he did. This is an easy fade in Missouri. Give me the money line on Virginia. Give me the 6.5. I see 7. Yeah, I love Virginia plus points.
There we go. Triple lock on the Wahoos. Get 7. You're 7 out there. And after that, we are in Houston, Texas for the Texas Bowl. LSU Houston at that filthy NRG stadium.
Filthy.
I fucking hate that shit. LSU is catching 2.5.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the state of LSU right now?
He's going to drill them.
Yeah.
I'll lay it, I guess. I don't know. I don't have strong confidence in this game.
I don't know.
I like Willie Fritz. Willie Fritz gets the interim.
True. All right. I'll go with
strong year 2. Going for a 10th win in year 2 at Houston in their home city. Let's go. Houston, lock it up.
Put it on the contest card. Let's go.
Next up, we have this one is one of the better bowl games. Deeper Than Hate, Part 2. Georgia Southern, App State. Hey, bowl games. If you can't find value in fans showing up, highly recommend doing this because I saw their ticket sales were good for this one. If you put 2 rivals, they care. Their fan bases care. They've been playing for almost 100 fucking years. Maybe think outside the box on this. Southern is laying 7.5. That's just too much for a rivalry game. Give me App State plus 7.5 in Birmingham. Sprinkle the money line here. Let's go. Heck.
Yeah. I mean, they just played 5 weeks ago, and App State was almost laying a touchdown.
I know.
Now on a neutral field, I think App State's motivated here. Give me the points. Lock it up. Live on the money line. Revenge. They hate together.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, definitely revenge game. I mean, Georgia Southern is the better team, obviously, but once they lost Samuel out for the year, but yeah, you're right. Revenge game, blah blah blah. You don't get rivalries too much in bowl games. We did last night. That was a great one with the Jacksonville State game. But yeah, it's too many. This is too many points. Give me App State.
Let's go. Triple block on these Mountaineers. And next up, we move into Tuesday, December 30th, where there's 3 games. That'll be our final slate for this episode. We're doing an episode covering the 31st, the New Year's Day games, and so on and so on. But next week, we will not be here because it'll be Christmas Eve. The following week, we will be dropping our episode with the rest of the bowl outcomes there. So
go to church, you heathens.
So Tuesday, December 30th, Coastal Carolina.
Anything better than going to midnight mass hammered, by the way?
You start dozing off in the middle of it, like your balance is just.
You're like alive at Bethlehem in an nativity scene.
I love you, Jesus.
Frankincense and myrrh.
This is one of my favorite bowl games. This is an old school bowl. This shit's been happening. This bowl game, the Independence Bowl, has been a part of college football for a very long time.
Yes.
Coastal Carolina, obviously no coach Tim Beck, taking on La Tech. La Tech should have the crowd. La Tech laying 9.5 is ridiculous. Give me Coastal in the points. La Tech's not even good. They fucking found a way to get to the bowl. Give me Coastal in the points. These dogs are barking. Mac?
This one I'll go against you. I don't have a lot of conviction. I'll fade the team that has no continuity on the staff.
Right. Yeah, that Coastal Carolina dream was fun for a couple of weeks. It's done with.
Yeah,
lay the wood with La Tech here in Shreveport. Are you crazy?
Sonny Clemson's going to win by double digits to get a contract extension. Watch.
Yeah, this is going to be
this will be a 3-point win.
This is going to be a 45-13 win.
They can't score 45.
I know, you're probably right about that. But Coastal Carolina.
He's an offensive guy. He should be.
Wait, who's the interim for Coastal?
Biff Poggi.
No. What? The interim might be.
I love hearing the typing.
It's the DC from La Tech last year, Jeremiah Johnson.
Oh,
yeah,
I bet it.
Oh, it's a money line play.
Yeah,
it's a money line play.
I'm flipping. I forgot that Jermaine Johnson's over there. Yeah.
Oh fuck! Battle me. I'm not getting off. I'm not getting off the plank.
We got a battle. Dundee and Mac on the shots. Bet Detective on the ad. Well, the Bulldogs, not the Aggies. Jeez.
Hey, that was like our preview with fucking La Tech.
Yeah, now it's all the way back.
This guy's an incredible defensive coordinator because it was like the 3rd preview we did, and they hadn't updated their site, CJ.
Yeah.
Taking the job at Coastal.
So we had to apologize.
There's 2 Jeremiah Johnsons, and then we go, oh, they didn't update their fucking website because like Coastal was like 2 weeks later. Now he's coaching against him in a bowl game.
That's
the head coach. Yeah,
that's definitely an angle. All right, I won't lock up La Tech. I'm not going to flip to Carolina, but I won't lock up La Tech. That is an interesting angle.
This is a May in the weeds play for us here.
Oh yeah. That's why you subscribe. All right, like Mr. Sports Bet saying, how is this show free?
I agree.
Amen.
I agree. I always said free. Donate.
Yeah. Next up, we have
just kidding.
The Illini taking on Tennessee, the Music City Bowl. The Tennessee will have this crowd.
Yeah.
Tennessee laying 2.5. Lay it. They're gonna have the crowd. Tennessee will win this.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because I love Illinois and LBM, but yeah, Tennessee's one. Tennessee. This is a smash actually. Under a field goal.
Yeah. What am I missing here?
I'm going the other way, man. Bielema was outspoken in the offseason about how the SEC cooks the books. I think Villanova gets up for the SEC games.
Yeah,
He beat South Carolina last year. I think
Listen.
motivation. Let's go. Give me the
Listen, I'm going to be full on rooting for Illinois, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
but my money will be on Tennessee.
Give me the line. I'll battle you.
Let's go, Mac.
Oh boy. Moneyline McIntyre locking up the Illini.
What is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you.
We got a battle at the Music Cinema. McIntyre on the Illini. Pet Detective and Dundee on the balls. Final game on this episode and the final game of December 30th. USC TCU, the Alamo Bowl in that filthy Alamo Dome. Series goes back to 1951 now. This is intriguing because these are two former assistants of Mike Leach at the same very time, Lincoln Riley and Sonny Dykes. Quite compelling in that regard. USC laying 3.5. TCU is going to have the crowd. No one from SC is going to this fucking game.
TCU money line. Give me Hoover and company.
Is Hoover going to play?
I think Hoover is playing. I haven't seen him opt out. If Hoover was opted out, I think.
Yeah, I'll take TCU too. 3.5. I'm getting. I think it could be a field goal game.
I think Hoover finishes.
Makai Lemon opted out. Jacoby Lane opted out. Both their star wideouts for USC. Now I'm sure the next guys are great, but give me TCU. But
What's the total on this game?
57.5. We should take the over.
I mean, what?
Yeah.
I mean, you could have said 77.5. This fucking game is going to fly over the total. Are you crazy? That's my lock. Over. I'll take USC. I never know what I'm getting with TCU. That's a fucking problem with them. I like Hoover. I can see TCU winning this game outright. I'm not confident in USC, but they had a bad bowl game, obviously, last week. I mean, and I hate Lincoln Riley as a human being and everything he says, but they're the better team. They obviously, if they would have beat Oregon, they're almost a playoff team. I'll take USC. I wouldn't be surprised if TCU wins this game, but I'm hammering the over in this game. Hammering the over.
There we go. And a battle in the final one. Red Detective on the Trojan Men. Dundee and Mac on the Horn Frogs.
57?
7.5.
I mean,
Unbelievable.
I honestly would play that till 60, up to 64. This game's going to be fucking 38-35. It's going to be a shootout.
All right, give me your top 3 plays.
All the Mountain West teams.
Honestly, New Mexico.
And then a dog. So 3 locks and a dog.
All right. I would say lock me up Louisville. Lock me up Oregon. Lock me up. Another favorite. Does that have to be a favorite? Or
No, whatever. Yeah.
Give me Arkansas State tomorrow.
There we go. Lock me up Utah State.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who's your dog? That's the tech.
No, dogs were going San Diego State. No doubt about it.
No, but like money line, who's your best dog?
Money line San Diego State. Money line Virginia. Money line New Mexico.
He's giving you 3.
I'm giving you 3.
Parlay
I'm giving you
those.
3. Yeah, parlay them all up, dude. They're all winning.
Yeah, I'll give you Utah State as a lock. That one, San Diego State seems pretty obvious too. So there's 2. The third lock will be,
Harding.
That is a smash play. Give me I'm gonna take Southern Miss as the third lock.
Gross.
The dog to win outright are
Southern
those
Miss is gross.
East Carolina Pirates.
Yes, sir.
All right. You know how this works. And App State, how about that as a parlay? ECU money line,
I like
App
that.
State money line.
Nice,
Oh, man,
man.
that would be a decent payout right there.
Fucking
Mac, fire away.
Hill people.
I was just getting ready to say I like that App State one as my dog. I think revenge. They let the 5-win team in. They beat Georgia Southern in a revenge. Loggins has the guys ready to go. So that's my dog with App State. So we'll parlay our dogs there, Colby. ECU and App State. Fuck Pitt. Just had to throw that in there. Number one, Clemson. Dapo. He's already added it to his slide next year at ACC Media Day. This amount of years, 8-win season. Army's going to beat UConn by about a zillion off.
Oh yeah, forgot about Army, but yeah, throw them in there.
And let's go. What was the other? Oh, Utah State, Mendenhall. To finish strong on the blue turf, Smurf turf. They're the more motivated team. Love them in that spot.
There we go, folks. We are the College Football Experience. Make sure you give the Bet Detective a follow on Twitter at CJ Sullivan _. Also, check out the Bottom Line Pause podcast. Also, shout out to Moneyline McIntyre. He's on Twitter at Moneyline _Mac. Troy Tuning is on Twitter at Troy Tuning, I believe. There's no space there, right, Troy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the full name.
Yeah, at Troy Tuning. Give him a follow.
I can't believe you guys almost forgot Army. That's all I was going
I know, you're right. Army is a smash of all smash.
That's another one. Like the play that all the way up to what, like 14.5 or something? Like
Yeah.
Troy, real quick, pronounce Freaknik again.
Which one? Which do you want, the correct one or the incorrect one, I guess? I'm a little too white for that.
Give me the correct one.
Well, it's Freaknik, right?
No, it's not freak. It's Freaknik. You gotta put a little black scent to it.
I only have this much.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
There we go. Give him a follow. I'm on Twitter at TheColby, the College Football Experience on Twitter at TCE on SGPN. Basketball show going live in about 40 minutes. All right.
That sounds late. You guys do a late show.
Oh,
in the future, I'd say make that at a reasonable hour.
Till next time, this is the College Football Experience. You better start thinking about yours, and we out of here.